silence fades into the night. Coyotes sing at the moonlight. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape. Feel the wind touch our face. Let's take a spin to a foreign place. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown. Escape. Let's escape. Let's escape. Let's escape. Close through the night. I won't let go until the sunrise. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape. Wave goodbye to your city life. Say hello to the desert sky. These open highways are calling our name, and now it's time for us to escape. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown. Escape to a world we don't know. Escape into the great unknown. Escape. Let's escape. Let's escape.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream. Hope you guys are having a wonderful, beautiful evening, afternoon, morning, wherever the fuck you're at. How's it going, everybody? Oh, welcome back, welcome back. Hopefully everybody's having a fucking good one. Let's get the music up and running again. Let's start with this song. This is a decent song, right? How y'all doing, though? Welcome, welcome. Man, I feel a little sad. Say something positive, Athaman. You're a beautiful butterfly. What's up, pulling a couple of clips? How you doing, my man? What up, man? How you doing, my dude? Say hi to me, Dal. What's up, Peanut? How you doing, my damn? What's up, Fal? What's up, Prime? How you doing, my man? Hey, Dal. What's up? Who needs a name? How you doing, my guy? How's everybody doing? How's it going, Kren? How you doing? Hey. Boombara. We got ourselves who else? We got ourselves Boombara. We got Tokita. We got ourselves Honest. We got ourselves everybody here. Edged. Zach. Tobias, how y'all doing? Welcome to another stream. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today is gonna be the 5-5-1-1 duels over on the NA. Both Horde and Alliance, I hope. I'm trying to move some trash under my table. What is it? What's gone? What the? I'll just clean up around later. Somebody remind me of that shit. Anyway, today we are doing, yes, NA 5-5-1-1 duels. So get on right now to the motherfucking duels, boys. Make some groups. We need some groups right now. Oh man, I woke up real late today, so my day is a little bit weird, man. I basically had about an hour and a half to myself to do stuff, so my day is really short so far. It's a Saturday. I stayed up very late last night. Now we're here. Now we're streaming. Now we're gonna get some motherfucking shit done. But my day is really short, so if I'm a little bit like loopy today, don't worry about it, boys. That's just on my end. Montana, here's the weather is nice for the first time this year. Nice, nice. Where I'm at though, it is fucking hot. That's about it. I mean, I guess nice weather regardless, but it is fucking hot. Alrighty, boys. Hopping on that good old Dalaran server because I got that 5-5-1v1 character just for the motherfucking duels. You have some good PvP guys on Outlaw. I have a bunch of guys on Outlaw, my man. I'm making sure to update them whenever I can. Mosquitoes everywhere. Damn, dude. I kind of live by a swamp area, so I haven't seen mosquitoes yet, but I'm pretty sure they're going to happen. It's been fairly less humid in the last few days. It's been warm. It's been fucking hot, but a lot less humid than usually it gets. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna get worse as the summer goes on. So far we're pretty good, but it's gonna go places. It's gonna go places. Yeah. Alrighty, boys. Happy got something for your mothers? Hell yeah, dude. I'm thinking tomorrow for Mother's Day, do sushi. That's the plan right now, at least, to go get some sushi. So tomorrow's stream, actually honest, it might be a 50-50 stream. Because sushi, the best time might be going is dinner time, but that's also the stream time. So tomorrow, Mother's Day, is kind of a 50-50. I hope you guys will understand that. Letting you guys know that ahead of time. I'm probably going to repeat myself at the end of the stream today, that tomorrow might be a 50-50 thing. Depending on when we go, depending on that. And it all depends when I'll be free, my twin will be free. Like, for two guys that play fucking video games, for what we do, we're actually two busy dudes. I gotta say, two pretty goddamn busy dudes. So tomorrow we'll figure it out when and where. But mom is definitely IRL, and mom is gonna have to take priority if worst comes to worst, chat. Just letting y'all know. Alrighty, let's get some motherfucking dudes going. We got Direwolf here. I'll be Alliance lead, sir. Good. 5 out of 5 from Tezza already. Body is big 1K. Can you make a group? Can you stop memeing and make a group for once? Ellen Dillio. We all know body count carries you in arenas. He told me last night he got scoliosis. Got a full group? Okay, cool. Is Taz a part of your group, or is that a different group? Well, I guess we'll figure out in a bit. Taz, Rat, and Ellen Dillio 5. Different group. Oh, those same groups. Okay, well that kind of works. Or did it? Game request sent. Let me try it again. Has a red? TZZ. Okay, I think it is only one group, which kind of sucks. Yeah, so we'll have to wait until the second group's up and running. We got a group. Direwolf got one. Okay, works out for me. Invite spectator match. Direwolf, Ellen Dilly 5. I'll show you guys how to get into the groups in just a bit, okay? I'll show you guys in a bit how to get into groups, alright? Hopefully Direwolf is in a different group, though. He said something about Alliance, so I'm guessing he's Ally. Unless he went to Horde and join his group. Is he lead? You lead? That is another question. Is he the leader of the group? Because he might not be lead. And then Tezzeret might be different people in different groups. No? Okay. Direwolf and Tezzeret. Here we go. Now it works. Already got a dono of the day. You're kidding me? Oh, AFK me. Hey, man, how's it going? Yo, can we get a hashtag AFK me in chat? Showing our appreciation for the one donation. Thank you so much for my man. First dono of the day. We haven't even started the goddamn duels yet, boys. Let's go. You guys can make one of it without. There we go, boys. Neither can I. Good morning, not afternoon. What's up, Unit? How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good one, my guy. Campfire group. I'll show you guys again in a bit how to get into groups, man. I would say best LA Shaman. He's on EU, but we got booming here, dude. We got booming. Alrighty, boys. Let's get the stream up and running with the first duel of the day. Switch. Okay, we got ourselves Team Blue. Wait, let's float over to Team Red. We might as well introduce them. We got ourselves Ryu, Snitches, playing some Frost Death Knight. You want male orc? You literally just change your orc from a female orc to a male orc? I mean, I guess each is their own. We got ourselves Meriden. What are you playing? Feral? Boomkin, actually. Gomarok. Playing that Art Fury Warrior. I was expecting arms for some reason. And of course, we got Boomin playing that Ellie on Team Blue. We got something about this helmet and the panda. It looked like a dog with a coat around its head. But we got ourselves Hadog, Rylar, Syrento, Saragars, and Antiflectual. And Intellectual, gonna go for the big old matter right now onto Ryu. Off the bat, stun locking him down right now as Shield Avengers coming down for Ryu. And Antiflection's gonna go up in the air, trying to see if he can break through that. Shield Avengers pretty early, does break through it, but Amada gets into Antiflectual as he comes down. Wings coming in for Ryu. Is gonna trap him into prison. Not gonna force a bubble or bop out of the guy yet. And FK me, what's up, my man? Watch me since 2012. That's a long fucking time, man. Was I even doing videos in 2012? I don't fucking remember, man. It's been so long ago. Can we get another hashtag FK me for that wonderful, beautiful donor, my man? That's gonna be Anti-Deflection, getting locked down. The Sunlock, no trinket available, and Ryu actually does obliterate him down as the wings do come down. Wait, did he even use real wings? I think he only used 1 minute long wings. This guy only used minute long wings, dude. Fucking toss that shit in the microwave. Done. Minute long wings, literally done with. AMS coming down for Saragars a little bit early. Not sure if he was expecting like a Hodge or something out of the Palam or anything, but Ryu is just gonna line up the whole time, not letting this DK just get to him at all. Although the DK does have a cool Mog. Come on, man, let this guy get up close. He has a cool Mog. Look at his set, man. He's gonna get the A-bomb down a little bit early around the corner. Gonna let a A-bomb go at Ryu. So it's either you have to deal with a Death Knight or you have to deal with the A-bomb. That's where Ryu's actually gonna be popping off them wings. Gonna start getting himself necrotic out. Sagaras is gonna go for that IBF early with Death Pact as well. Ryu himself is dropping down very quickly. Gonna bubble out of it. It looks like Sagaras is in a bad position. Worse as he had that AMS right now, as he's just getting obliterated by the Paladin. One judgment on the corner, and that's all it takes. Or Hammer of Wrath, I think. Might have been a Hammer of Wrath. Syrento is going to capitalize on that opener by getting big damage. Big executes. Trinketing. I don't think he needed to trinket that opener, but he decided to, you know what? I might as well. Maybe that might have been the worst time to trinket. That's going to be a slow until... No, that's not a slow. He's actually just going to honor tool him. You're just walking him out in the opener. Bow coming in for Meriden. Bow coming in for Syrento. And it's going to be an honor duel. Meriden is being allowed the opportunity to change up his strat. Knowing that it's a rogue, full reset, everything up ready. Damn, dude. Ryu, though, I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess Syrento is fine without a... Wait. Syrento did trinket. Okay, the bars on the right moved a little bit. Somebody left, I think. Somebody on Alliance. Did somebody AFK? We lost a guy. Alliance already lost a guy. They only lose Antiflectual and Sagaras. They literally just lost a guy. He just left midway. That's a little bit of a bummer. Meriden, though, is going to land a regrowth. And Syrento just kind of waiting out until that Starfall is down. The immediate shower is over. Syrento is going to go for the cheap shot opener into a full kidney for Meriden, but that is going to be a Bark skin early. With Thor's to follow, Syrento going to stay on him. Looks like he decided, you know what? I'm going to try to pump as much damage as I can. Going to get the Manic opener. And that's going to be auto attacks into Thor. Is that a good idea? Little Strike trying to come out. Is that going to be enough damage? Syrento barely has any health. That's a rolling Vantage does come out. This is going maybe for a blind onto Meriden. It's going to go for a re-cheap shot, but it's going to be fully DR'd. And Meriden has the freedom to do whatever he needs. Cloaking shot is coming in for Siren, so might just want to blind after this. Meriden does have a trinket if he needs it. Is going to pop back into moving form, try to re-establish his dots. As Sargent is trying to get himself combo points, is going to have to go for a little bit of a reset. Is going to land that blind. Meriden is going to trinket this. Is going to set it. Not going to get too greedy. And Sargent is going to go for that full-on reset. What's up, Holiday Times? How you doing, my man? The video is Savage Cook. Appreciate it, my man. Appreciate my guy. Doll love is like communism. We all starve. That's not such a how you doing, my man? All Doll's love is like communism. We all starve. That's fucked up, man. Ooh, goddamn. He just left us? Yeah. That's all good, man. Get somebody else to join Duels, man. I don't know who the guy was. Get somebody else to join Duels instead. It's gonna be Meriden still. Where's the Siren? Siren's not out of the fight just yet. Needs to go for a nice reset, full reset onto Meriden. It's gonna be Thorns up and running for Meriden. The Bar Skin could be available in 30 seconds. Siren is gonna get their opener a little bit early though. Is that gonna be the big damage? Big Eviscerate to come out. Marfa the Kitten Shot gonna get the Shadow Strikes for an Eviscerate, but it's gonna get disarmed midway. I don't think Siren got a lot of damage in doing his big old opener. It does look it's a little bit rough for him though. Meriden gonna drop down the big orbital cannon onto Sargent. Does shot us up with a cheap shot. Not gonna be the longest at all. Thorns are coming out. Sargent might want to peel away from it. He does choose to, but he slowed down already. Is to try to go for a shot him out. That's gonna be Tobias, my man. Yeah, what's up, Tobias? Thank you for the donor, yo. Can we get a hashtag Tobias in chat? Showing our appreciation for the wonderful donation, my man. Thank you so much, my dude. I appreciate you, my guy. Woo! Keep it up, down. Appreciate you, my man. Couldn't be doing this without you guys, honestly. Sirento isn't dead though. Whoa, I can't let that song play. That's copyrighted as fuck. No. We gotta back to music playlist. I was just letting shit play out on NCS while it was good. Now we're gonna have to go back to moderating that. Sireno is not out of the fight just yet. Can't quite finish off. Onto Meriden though, another re-cheap shot. Open up Barskin to fall. Sireno might want to pump the brakes on his burst once the Barskin comes out. That's gonna be rude. Does land the kid shot into him. Mark for at the Eviscerate. Still was just so close to this, like the melee range. Mounted follow as Storms come out. Meriden is gonna pump damage and actually obliterates True Hole Sarento. Down it goes. Rattler's out of the gate. Right up next. Gonna get instantly disarmed. Did you see? What? Looks like he's lagging really bad. Dude, this dude's like fucking Flash. That's some Super Saiyan shit. What is this lag? What kind of server is Fistcrang, dude? What's the connection? What? He's hitting it from like a mile away. Did you see that? He was rampaging at it from a mile away. It's almost like he has the biggest delay ever. Rattler, is he even going to pop a defensive for this though? It's hard to tell where this guy is at. Is going to pop that range regen. Is he going to go for the massive heal off of Meriden though? Thorns are down. Going to get the charge. Snagging that heal regardless. Is he connecting back up? Is everything good right now? Is his connection back up to normal though? It looks like Rattler... that's the weirdest thing to look at, dude. When somebody's lagging so heavily from spectator mode, it just looks so awkward and weird. Does get hit with a disarm. Good one for a trinket, I think. Did I try to human racial trinket that disarm? Is that what happened just now? Down he goes. I don't even know what happened. Whoever's the guy that left on Team Blue, though, team needed you, man. They needed him. All right, boys, let's get another one going. Yo, Direwolf. And if somebody wants to make a second group on the Horde, you guys are more than welcome to, by the way. More than welcome to. More than welcome to. Should I make my own group just so I can, like, make sure I can get people in? Okay, if you guys want to know how to join these groups over on the NA right now, let me show you. So you go to Group Finder, right? There's a section with Dungeons and Raids, Player vs. Player, 2 different tabs. Just hit the Player vs. Player. Makes it easier. Premier Group, Custom PvP, find a group if you want to find one up and running. Hit 5 on keyboard, enter. And there should be a group up and running right now. Right now, Direwolf got one up and running. We'll be able to get into his group. If you got a team on Alliance, if there's somebody on the Horde, there's actually a second 5-5-1-1 group with Antiflectual. You guys can join them as well. If you want to call your group something, if you want to make your own, if one is not up, you guys as viewers are more than welcome to do it yourself. Do start group, in custom PvP, call it something like 5-1-1 Duels, Dalaran, something along those lines. As long as it has a 5v5, 1v1, or the word duels in there, or duel, this group, and bam, is that easy. I'm gonna delist though because people are still looking for new people and whatnot to get to, but yeah, I'm gonna delist it for now. Is that easy? Anybody and everybody can join. I don't care about your item level, I don't care about your rating. Anybody and everybody is more than welcome. Part of the fun about this type of duels is the more variety, the more new people we get, the merrier, the more fun that is, honestly. There's one called 5v5, 1v5 on the Horde. Is that it? I would guess so. 5v5, 1 versus 5 on Horde. Is that it? I'm guessing. If it's like somebody, the Boomer, or if it's Tezzeret. Who the hell's Tezzeret though? Who's Tezzeret? Meriden, the Druid. If you want to join Meriden's group in Tyke, Meriden, so you'll see the groups. Yeah, most of them, as long as you call them 5-1-1s, that'll be it, man. That'll be it. BFA US. Da-da-da. Okay. Cool. Let me know when y'all got a groups up and running, boys. Let me know when y'all got a group up and running. Is guy lead named, it's like by a guy named Nanda? That's him. Nanda. Nanda is the boy, dude. Add Nando, boy. Nando, I added him. Hold on. I think I had Nando sitting here for a while. Does he have a group? Easy. Nando's been sitting towards the bottom of the barrel. Easy to find, dude. There it is. There's my boy. There's my boy. Hold on, set note. BM Hunter God. Wait, I need to change it. BM Hunter God. Oh, no, good. It's good. It's supposed to be God, like extended, but it's good. 5 out of 5 on Alley. Perfect. Yo, let me know, man, if you got a group. Ready? Awesome. Who's got the other group, ma'am? So who got the other group up and running right now, ma'am? I need to have you guys out and really, you know, to get you guys in there. Yeah, Tech, it is shame on you. Who? Is that the guy that left? Is that the guy that left? You should take my leave now. Presence is the best thing you would want. What do you mean talk it out? What are you talking about? Are you the guy that left? I guess so. What? Weird. From Ragnaros? Dude, Rag as a server gets like really bad rep, but Nando is a fucking god. 5 out of 5 here. We can go again if you need a group. Okay, we can do Nando versus Tezzeret real quick. Nando and Tezzeret. Unless it's in the same group. No, it is a different group. Perfect. That works out for me, man. We're just gonna queue up whichever groups are ready. So Wild Direwolf is looking for people who are gonna get Tezzeret versus Nando. Well, Dan in here, what's up, man? How you doing, my dude? You got a group? Is that you with a group right now? I wonder if I can just queue you as a name versus Nando. I don't even know if I have to have you added on Real ID. That actually would be interesting. Do I have to have you added on Real ID to queue you guys? Send me a Blitz friend request so I can queue. I do wonder if I could just type in Voldan. Maybe I need to type in Voldan / Fizzcrank server name. Maybe I have to have him added on Real ID. I don't even know. Nando's so much fun to watch low-key. Nando has a horde group. Yeah, I know that one, man. Yeah, his ally, dude, he has a Drenny. What? What are you talking about? Your ally? Hello? On this guy? Yeah, so I have a character up and running on Alliance and Horde that has custom keybinds for the commentator mode. Not every one of my characters has these custom keybinds, so these are there for this character to watch the duels. I could have made him a Horde character or Alliance character. I decided to go with Lightforged Janai just because I don't have a Lightforged Janai as a character, so I thought, you know, more excuse for me to have one. There it is. And I just have custom PvP stuff on him. Spectator match, Nando and Tezzeret. 5. Make sure you guys are out of LFG too. Make sure the groups are all 5 people together per group out of LFG. Don't have any other queues on, because it could be any one of those things, man. Make sure none of y'all have that. Or reload. Sometimes that doesn't work anything, just reload. How do we get 5? We got a group already. So somebody needs to add me on Real ID so I can get somebody, whoever's the lead. Ask first if anybody has me added on Real ID in that group. Pass them lead, tell them to whisper me, say, hey, I got a group. And I'll queue you guys against one of the groups that's already up and running. It's that simple, that easy. Took us out of the queue? What? Okay, well, I don't know why you guys were in the queue. You shouldn't have been in the queue. Let me try requeuing again. This whole like invite spectator mode is sometimes really buggy, so you have to have patience with it. Okay. Now everybody should be out of a queue. That should have been a cancel queue. And now that we re-queue. It's not working. Yeah, I think maybe somebody's in LFG or somebody's not accepting the queue or maybe you queued for somebody else as well. Maybe you like had a BGQ from earlier today, but it hasn't popped still, but you still want to do these 5v1 duels or something. No one has he added? Okay, then I'll let you add somebody. It's on the YouTube boners. That's why you gotta pop on the YouTube side. What the fuck are you doing? You're in the wrong house, fool. Walk one block over, dude. We have a party over there. When I sit to a group, that's not how you do it, my guy. Going to regroup? Oh my god. Okay. I want to try if I can queue Voldan in his group. From Fizz, Crank, and Nando. No, I think I do have to have him added in real ID. Voldan, Nando. Yeah, I have to have him added in real ID. No, I'm trying to add you. Hey, how's that gonna go? What's your real ID, Voldan? I'll add you so I can add you in these, man. You can invite me to the group. Wait, okay, do that. A BTAC friend. I request a BTAC friend. Silent Sword, so you try to add me already, or... I'm looking for the name Silent Sword. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, you just added me. Cool. Okay, that works out. So I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna do Nando versus Silent Sword. Theater match. Silent Sword. Nando 5. I don't know if... Will it work now? Will it work? Will it blend? Wait, do I queue again? No. I'm leading Tez's group. Corey. Oh, fuck. So many of you guys. Corey. There's so many fucking people named Corey. Where the fuck do I find Corey? Voldan, make sure your group isn't a Corey. Make sure your group isn't a raid group. Make sure you convert it to a group. Because as soon as you added me as a 6th person, you became a raid. You need to convert back to party. The way you do that is click on your icon. And it should be like next to loot specialization, convert to party. Somewhere in the middle area of like the prompt that comes up. So yeah, try that. And then I might be able to queue you guys. Waiting for the Classic WoW, let's go. Dude, I can't wait, honestly. There's gonna be patch 8.2 and Classic WoW coming up on the horizon of this summer, dude. It's gonna be so fucking fun. What's up, y'all? We doing today? Yes, we are, CJ. More than welcome to join us, my man. Hey, now, great to see you, Ban Evasions. What's up, my man? How you doing, my man? I had to regroup. Okay, now I think we're good. Later match. Nando and Silent Sword 5. It worked. Now will it queue us? Yeah, that's how you fucking do it. I have no idea what I did. We literally just keep trying and re-queuing until it finally works. This whole system of invite spectator match is pretty broken. No wonder Blizzard has a lot of delays when they were trying to get these queues, like Team 3 versus Team 3 to queue against each other within tournaments. They have so many fucking delays. I am not surprised now, because we try to work with the system and it's pretty goddamn buggy to know, honestly. Which, we got ourselves Team Red. We're gonna go with Chill Bay. They got Frost. Oh, it's gonna go for a little bit more of a tame mog. I really like the tabard. Pretty sure it's like the 2400 tabard of this season or previous season before. He got the shoulders, he got the head. It's like a mix of vanilla and what Warlord's Draenor. It's like a mix of everything, man. We got ourselves Love from Darkspear. We got ourselves Nando, my boy, Prime Time. And we got ourselves Seb Zeus. Zeus, we gotta call you Zeus. Drake Dog, oh, that's a pretty big name. I do remember this guy though, Drake Dog, dude. That's a big name to follow up to. That's the guy, Han Hong. That's the dude that left. Is that because I talked about your helmet? Is that why you left, my guy? You look like a dog with a coat on your head. Lek as a survival. Voldan going up first, and Antiflectual as a DH in the back. It's gonna be Voldan up and running to begin with. Let me review the rules real quick. Good luck and have fun, everybody. Go warrior buffs, priest buff, mage buffs, all allowed. Paladin buffs, keep them to yourselves. Rogues and stealthies, be out of stealth unless you're doing pharaohs. Be out of form unless you're dueling, and out of stealth. Warlock housestones are fine. Warlocks, please don't drop a gateway until you're about to duel. Like if you're going up next, then you can set up a duel port ahead of time. But you don't want classes like, you know, pharaohs and monks that are already mobile to use that shit way too much. But it's gonna be a prime time rev. Is it played subtlety or assassination? Either way, that's going to be a rogue versus Voldan. And that's two different strategies you can employ. Voldan's just kind of sitting out in the open. I think he's still trying to figure out who is he dueling. Primetime Rev, though, is going around all over the place. He is walking all over. And now we see Voldan on the move as well. It's really going to be down to these two stealthies trying to find one another. Sometimes we could be in this arena for literally hours before we see anybody. We do see Primetime hanging around on certain areas of the map. Now he's trespassing to the other side, but not too far. Gonna head back to where he's more comfortable with. Likes playing on this side of the arena instead. While Voldan actually just sitting out in the corner, I guess waiting for the rogue to open up. So it's really going to be Voldan trying to change position and just sit there and watch, see if anything happens. Go over to the side, sit there and watch, see if everything happens. This might be an opportunity for Primetime Rev. He's going to be sprinting all over the place. Might as well pick up the eye, vanish, see if he can find Voldan. Or Voldan might want to pop it to bear from with those eyes up and running and try to see if he can moonfire the rogue out. But they are converging next to one area. Voldan's still looking out in the center. Primetime Rev still looking for him. The eyes should be more of an opportunity for the both of them by this point. If they ever want to. Again, I'm always trying to like... Go towards the eye, just to get this shit rolling. Is Voldan gonna make the first move? He's looking at the eye. Bear form, that's gonna be very, very... Oh, Primetime Rev doesn't even notice it! Doesn't even look behind him! Has no idea what's going on! Picks up the eyes. Voldan, not able to catch a re-stealth. It's gonna be Primetime. Get a cheap shot onto Voldan. Is that gonna be subtlety rogue? It is gonna be, I think, assassination. Thorns coming out a little bit early for Voldan as he gets hit with a Maledict into a blind. Prime trying to see if he can force out a trinket out of Voldan. Looks like it's not going to happen. So the rogue is going to catch himself a full reset. No, cheap shot instead of a sap coming in onto Voldan. Could have went for a full reset wombo combo. Voldan is going to use a trinket pretty early on. That's going to be evasion for Primetime. Voldan is going to get a Moonfire rolling and a heal up and running right now while he's got it. As there's no point of attacking the rogue right now. Evasion is down. Cloak of Shadows getting burned back to back. That's actually an interesting Cloak of Shadows. How do you get your cloak to look like that? Normally my cloak looks a lot darker. Maybe that's like a glyph or something. Does snag a heal, but he's still down on the back foot with all the bleeds up and running. Voldan still has the opportunity ahead of time, unless Primetime also use Vendetta. What time did he use Vendetta? At what point did his abilities do any good damage? That's going to be cheap trinket out of... I don't know. He's part of the move. Wait, isn't that pick up his guild? How is the guy part of the move going to use a Vendetta and nothing going to happen out of it? Chillbane, though, is going to go up next. Versus Voldan, popping in all the frost damage. Fall coming out for Voldan a little bit early, and Chillbane going to eat that rake. Nope. Going to trinket out of it immediately. The second stun coming out back to back. Going to make sure the Pharaohs all slow down and everything. Voldan might want to have to find some line aside. Is going to go for heals right now with a Maledict to follow full Chillbane as he's going to ramp up his damage to Voldan, dropping his health close to that 50% mark, getting it close little by little. Going to be a root for Voldan. Chillbane is going to grip him at the last ditch moment and actually going to land a root into Voldan as he's trying to bail out of that situation. So also perfect pitch timing. Voldan, they're going to get Thorns up and running. Chillbane popping that ASMF, AMS, IBF. ASMF, that's what I combine IBF and AMS together. ASMF. It sounds like NSFW or something like this lines. Well, then it's gonna power shift out of those slows immediately as Chillbane's trying to catch up to him. Grip coming in around the corner with a transfusion roll for Chillbane, getting those death strikes in there. Now every time Chillbane got that remorseless winter rolling around him, this way he's gonna ramp up the damage. Got that Icebound Fortitude, not IBF. Pillar of Frost, that's what it is. We don't ever see Frost Death Knight, so I'm gonna forget about Pillar of Frost and Hunger Rune Weapon. Or is it an Power Rune Weapon? I think Hunger used to be a talent back in Legion. but it's gonna be Chillbane trying to avoid the thorns from Vol'dan. Vol'dan has the advantage right now, and Chillbane keeps passively slowing him over and over, trying to bait us out for a while, but the blades are rolling down on Chillbane, and he is taking quite a bit of hefty damage. Second stun coming out by Vol'dan as he's continuing just to shred through him. Malik to follow onto Chill, gonna have that AMS available, the blue Chill Pill AMS. Gotta get the transfusion rolling early, so he doesn't have to worry about his health for a bit. Maybe Chillbane is setting up for a big setup. It's gonna be another Pillar of Frost Trigger coming out for Vol'dan though. Chillbane continuing to sing those obliterates back to back. There's going to be Remorseless Winter to slow down Vol'dan in place. Gonna get those chains of ice rolling back to back. Another stun coming on Chillbane as it still has cooldowns rolling. Needs to get the back to back obliterates in, but it's going to be Thorns to delay him. This Pharaoh playstyle will continue and support, continue to sustain the Vol'dan God. The bleeds that are constantly ticking down Chillbane, as well as those thorns, is going to be rough. It's going to get that empowered rune weapon going. It's going to go for the big damage. Malik to follow onto Vol'dan. This way, he's going to get a lot of resources up and running, trying to get those death strikes in there. Continue to go in transfusion. Vol'dan is actually taking quite a bit of damage right now as he's trying to bail behind the pillar. Not going to happen. Going to get yoinked back. And this way, he's going to have to burn that mobility to try to get away from this Death Knight menace. I don't really know if Chillbane stands that much of an advantage against Vol'dan, but we'll see. It's going to land a stun on him as he mounts up. Get proactive as much as possible. Knows he's a wheelchair, so he's going to mount up and go as fast as he can, dude. Look at them Hot Wheels, man. Thorns coming up again for Vol'dan. That's going to be AMS for Chillbane. Going to get a lot of runic power off of those thorns. Going to go for death strikes immediately. And it's going to go for slows onto Vol'dan with the root afterwards. Used to get more death strikes in there. Continued chain of ice him around. Doesn't want to let him get any close. Doesn't want to let him get close at all. Getting some resource up and running. Second stun coming out. Is that going to be it though to Chillbane? Back-to-back swipes. Big bite coming out. Vol'dan does take him out. That is just very unfortunate for our Frost Death Knight in general. Up next is going to be Nando's, a Beastmaster on a bash coming in. Going to be popping the Bestial Wrath for his pet. He's letting the pet get ramped up right now while he's getting CC'd. Got to get the slow rolling with a heal right now. Nano wants to collapse a lot of the damage. Ramp up into Vol'dan. Getting the pet auto attacks rolling. That's our Bassa stick around the corner. Vol'dan is being pretty brave against it. Stun coming on to Vol'dan with Dire Bassa just a load and load. Back-to-back kill commands. Lots of damage. Vol'dan getting into critical low state. Actually, lots of damage, and down he goes. Nando was just able to roll over him with all that pet damage. Got his pet all beefed up, ramped up, and ready to go back-to-back Bestial Wraths. Back-to-back kill commands. And next up is going to be Drake Dog getting that CC onto Nando, as Nando is going to trade out pet for pet. Chaos Roll is coming out. Maybe the pet is going to be able to do some damage to maybe disrupt Drake Dog's cast bit by bit here and there. Chaos Bolts does come out into an Assyria to follow Nando into Chaos Bolts back to back, peel him back behind the other pillar. Is going to go for that acceleration a little bit early. Put that thing on cooldown so you might be able to get it back faster. Also, I wonder if Nando rolls the Honor talent, or normal talent, where focus-based abilities reduce the cost or reduce the CD off your acceleration. Pretty sure Nando is camo, as most hunters go for these PvP games. Drake Dog actually dropping to lower than 0.5%. That's going to be Trinket out of Nando with a stun. Drake Dog forced out to Trinket. Drake Dog popping some cooldowns right now. With Infernal to fall, is he going to be able to catch a random ALS on the random? Oh my god, Nando going to get obliterated by a Casbolt into a Turtle Shell immediately. Sees defensives and offensives coming out of Drake Dog, and he decides, you know what, it's time to burn some of those cooldowns. Drake Dog is going to get Rain of Fire rolling for a much beefier Chaos Bolt to follow into a flag, but that's going to be disengaged, not to get hit by that fear. And then again, trying to find Nagel, does get interrupted onto Shadow Spells by Drake Dog. Steals Chaos Bolt to cast out, but too long of a cast. Nando can just line it. Getting that Immolate on the pet. No decides to go for Conflag. Trying to land the fear. Lands the fear, but a freezing trap by Nando. Stops the Chaos Bolt in his tracks. He knew that he was going to get feared through the trap in there at the last moment when he needed it. That's going to be Nando completely nullify Drake Dog's burst. That is still just a Warlock, though. Lots of damage to come out for this guy regardless. We're going to see how well it goes for him. It's going to be Drain Life onto the pet as he's trying to recover the heal health a little bit. 25% dampening. Gonna not allow for that too much. Gonna get the double horror onto the pet as well. Double heal for Jade Dog. Very well done. Is gonna recover in health a lot easier than we thought. That's gonna get Nando locked down in a fear. Chaos Bolt, Stun Lock, Cataclysm. But that's where Nando can go for offensive pressure onto Drake Dog. Getting the pet ramped up. Trying to see if he can get that LOS from fear. But still need to have some line of sight to get the pet all ramped up and going. As the pet is actually tearing through Drake Dog right now, as Nando has some cooldowns rolling. Drake Dog is still taking quite a bit of damage. Again, it's going to be a lot for him to recover. Is going to get that CC by the pet into a chaos ball. Does Nando have anything for it? Going to get a defensive weapon running a little bit early. Nando, after he got CC'd, interrupting Drake Dog, I think, or at least trying to interrupt him. That is going to be fear onto one of the pets, I think. Sage Chicken coming in for Drake Dog right now. Has the horror onto both the pet and Nando, recovering some health into another fear, getting locked out on it. Drake Dog barely has any health. Chaos ball to follow after with a Malik smacking him right back. Drake Dog trying to get last Chaos ball in there. Does he do it? Does land Chaos ball on Nando right after that Chaos ball, though. Second pet joins in. The beast joins in. And he's just getting pincer manured from every corner. Lek is going to get up at Nando's throw. And that's going to be a freezing trap onto Lek's pet. Not going to have the defensive pressure. Going to have to trinket out of this stun pretty early. That's going to be human racial being burned pretty early on right now. Nando is trying to see if he can peel back. Stun coming onto Nando. Trinkets out of it. Nando doesn't have a lot to work with here. Barely any health, though. Is going to get the pet heal rolling. Does he get acceleration in a little bit? Barely has any health. Needs to stay away from Lek. Let the hot roll for a little bit. Lek is trying to land another angle. Not going to be able to do it. Freezing trap on the pet. Oh my god. And Lek, I think, got some procs with Heed My Colleges there from a single Mungus bite. Next up is going to be Love. How well is Love going to go against Lek? No chicken available for Lek. Actually going to obliterate back-to-back big eviscerates. Love spend no time wasted. Just obliterate the hunter. He's on to the next one right afterward. Anti-flexual and intellectual. I-beam to follow. Wamba combo with a demon hunter. Going to go for big damage. Kidney shot coming out for Anti. And that's actually perfect for Love. He's just going to be able to reset off him. Went for a vanish with a Clucker's shot as they tried to avoid anti-flexual. That's a trinket out of a Demon Hunter. No! The DH actually finds the rogue before he finds him. Goes for a second stun. Does he go for another maybe? If he can dodge a kidney shot with a Blaze Dance. If he dance... Is it Blade Dance? I think it is Blade Dance. If he can dodge a kidney shot, he'll be in such a good spot. I think Love still has a blind if he ever needs to. Does land a kidney onto anti-flexual. Is he going to go for the big damage right now as Anti taking quite a bit of damage? No. That's going to be Shadow Step as Love is still trying to get away from him. And that's going to be blind to reset him fully. Love. I sound like I'm British. Alright, Love. Love, you need to get a good setup. You have the setup right here. Has Shadow Blades rolling. He has Shadow Blades. Oh, they're gone. I think he Shadow Bladed a little bit early with that kidney shot. He thought he had it. Cheap shot opener. Needs to get the dots in the anti-flexual. Just to get the back-to-back eviscerates in there. Not going to be able to get all the eviscerates in the world, but still, that was a nice attempt. But Love is now getting locked out. Trinkets out of a stun. Shortest stun into anti-flexual to follow, though. Fully DR'd and Anti. Can he do anything to catch up to this rogue? Needs to find a way around him. Does hit him with an imprison. Into a short stun after. Used to get those blade dances in there, man. Get the bleeds rolling into a metamorphosis. I-beam to follow another blade dance afterwards. Love is going to go for that evasion. And even went for a shadowy duel. Who did he shadowy duel with? That is my question. He's going to shadow step to anti-flexual. And he's going to burn the blade dance as soon as the rogue is on him. Cheated shot coming down. Anti-flexual could go down. Back to back eviscerates. Oh my god, huge eviscerates. It's not going to be enough though. Barely has any health. Stone onto Love. And it's going to turn it around onto this rogue. Love had him in complete lockdown back to back. But he decided, nah, not gonna happen. And Zeus is up next versus anti-flexual. Might have put himself in the worst situation possible. Up in the air with a free flow, just literally free falling at this point. It's gonna come down to Zepzeus versus Han Hong. What the hell is this deal? It's a massive panda with a big old collar, big old coater on his head versus Zepzeus, a boomkin. This is where this duel comes down to the very last opportunity. Zeb versus Han. Han barely has any health. Playing that Arms Warrior too. Is going to AoE out Zeb. That's going to be rude to come down on him though immediately. Zeb is going to go for that cast. Back-to-back soul. Raz his hand have anything. Mono pop does pop the Blaze Storm with the Mautic. Actually shredding through Zeb for quite a bit. Doesn't have a lot of health to really work with. Maybe Commanding Shot. No Commanding Shot anymore left. It's going to go for a Lunar Strike. It's going to be interrupted into a stun. It's not going to be Han trying to see if he can kill. Barely any health coming in for him. Though doesn't have a lot of health to work with. Disarm coming out into a fear onto Zeb. Does go down. He actually had some big damage just now. Who is this guy? He actually did some damage there to the boomkin. Oh my god, if that guy actually got to play the full game, that would have been something. That would have been something. Holy shit. Holy motherfucking shit. Alright, boys. Alrighty. Let's get another group going, yeah. We'll take like 5 to see if we can get some new people in here. Alan Dilly says he's got a group. Who's got another group? Are we in the 180? 181. Oh, 182. Okay, Darwolf says he's got a group. Did Darwolf get to play just now, or is that a different group? I guess Elendil and Darwolf are gonna be up next. If y'all want to join, by the way, in any of these motherfucking 5-5-1-1 duels, Zeb, how you doing, man? Seb Zeus, how you doing, man? If y'all want to join, go to Group Finder, private groups, custom PvP, find the group, type in 5, enter on NA. You'll find groups on Alliance as well as Horde that are getting this motherfucking duels going. Y'all are more than welcome to join these. About Frost for PvE, they're not doing anything for PvP. Not easy breath in PvP. Well, I feel like more resources is still going to be good for PvP regardless, especially for the Obliterate playstyle. It's not that bad. It's not the buff a lot of people want, but it's better than nothing. It's hard to tell how good it'll be for PvP, but it's really good for breath playstyle, unless you hate the breath playstyle, and then you're probably not going to be happy about it. We're going to get Darwolf versus Elendil now. Get those two boys going. Damn, that was tight as fuck, dude. That was some good set of duels. When it comes down to like the last two people, the last person on each team, that's how you know it's a good duel. When it comes down to the last man standing, where everybody gets a chance to play. Yeah, I feel like that Panda might have actually had a better chance to get some games going if you got to go like first or so, as long as it's not against a rogue. I guess I wasn't missed. What's up, Twisted? How you doing, man? What do you mean you weren't missed? What do you mean, my dude? Always happy to see you here, my dude. So the fact that Unholy's finally viable, a huge stop up from Legion. Unholy was good back in Legion. What are you talking about? Unholy was great in Legion. Necrotics was still very powerful. Are you serious? All specs are love, not just one. Yeah, I believe so too, man. I believe so too. What up, Shadow Xavier? How you doing, my guy? Alright, boys, let's get us going. Switch. Let's get another song mix going. Let's get a next one. I need the right song here. Yeah, that's how we're gonna fucking do it, boys. That's how we're gonna do it. Gonna have our boy Boomin up first as an elemental shaman on Team Red. Taking a look at this team, we got also Gromok, we got ourselves Meriden, we got ourselves Ryu and Snitches still trying out the Frost versus Discordia on Team Blue. Itya is going to be the warrior up first versus Boomin, getting locked out in a lightning lasso, and is actually going to go for the trinket, the massive ground trinket, trying to go ooga booga on Boomin right now in the opener. Not going to happen. Earthshock, Frostshock, Wombo coming to follow. Does have a reflect. Is Boomin going to reflect himself on that? No, Itya actually used that fear. So he's not going to have the reflect opener. It's going to be in rage regeneration for Itya. Malik to follow by Boomin, trying to suppress any kind of healing from Itya. Is going to get the second bloodthirst in there. Does he get a third one? He does. The haste amount of this guy is nuts. There's going to be another lightning lasso to lock him down. Did it trick in the first lightning lasso? He might have used the human trinket. That's going to be stun lock onto Boomin. Trinket's out of it immediately, and it's going to get that mobility rolling right afterwards. Itya getting that reflect, running into a stun, into a hex. Does land that hex right before or right after the reflect is down. That would have been hilarious if Boomin ended up hexing himself just a little bit early. Earthshock to follow, and Itya not looking all that healthy. Frostshock to keep him out in place, and Lightning Bolts to follow as Boomin just wants to end him. Blaze Storm is all he's got. Big leap into a charge. Lightning Lasso stopping him. And that is going to be him down for the count. Next up is going to be Wayne Dalvin with Knife, Kronos, as well as the Scordy sitting in the back. Boomin going to get hit with a Hodge, but he's going to be able to get a big knock away onto Wayne Walvin? That's an interesting name. He's going to go the Crusade. You're going to go Crusade way. He's going to get that Shield of Vengeance rolling early. Try to see if that Earth Shock can get absorbed into the shield. Needs to get up next to Boomin if he doesn't want to get the shield to pop. There's a good amount of defenses. He's going to get the Head of Freedom. Hex is going to roll in. Does he bubble this out though? Boomin is trying to see if he can force anything out of Wayne. Looks like Shield of Vengeance just pop. Why? He's a little frog. That's going to be Boomin, going to go for a double zap. Hodge coming out pretty early. Wayne is going to get that second set of wings going, but then it's Crusade. Going to have to let those ramp up a little bit in PvP. Might be the worst decision for these duels. Bubble coming out a little bit early for Wayne, and Boomin forced to pop Ghost Wolf and wall it up. Healing Surges as soon as he sees Wayne. Going to go for heals as well. Now the bubble is down. Wayne has nothing left for Boomin. No Shield of Vengeance for about a minute 18. And that's going to be only Hand of Freedom to keep him rolling. Maybe a Hydrogen once in a while to get Boomin stunned. But he's not going to have wings for a minute. The 1 minute wings are not going to be available for 30 seconds. and he just wasted his Wake of Ashes not long ago. It's going to be an interrupt, so Wayne can't even heal while out in the open. Manic by Boomin, getting those lightning bolts in there. Trying to see if he can zap Wayne just a bit as he's trying to find some line of sight. Going to be a hex onto Wayne while he's low on health. Trinkets out of it. Oh, it's adaptation. Okay, that's a Matherman strategy. Adaptation for a Paladin. Boomin get a hodged up, and that's going to be defensive heal for Wayne, though. Boomin probably has Thunderstorm if he ever does need to kick this Paladin way out. Lightning Lasso to lock him down a peg. Getting him stunned up and full damage out. Rotation into Stormkeeper. Back-to-back damage. Earthshock zap to follow, and Wayne does go down as Boomin was able to obliterate him. Dropping down the totems. And is ready for the next duel. Who's it going to be up next? Is it going to be Kronos? It is Kronos. Another Fury Warrior up early. That's going to be Boomin. Frost shocking him before he's even out of the gate. Second charge coming out. Kronos to play that catch-a-cut playstyle. Learning from the EU boys. Trying to get a leap onto Boomin. Not going to be able to land the slows to save Boomin for too long. Boomin, every time just going to pop into Ghost Wolf at least run full speed while keeping slows up on Kronos. Fury to lock Boomin down for a moment. Boomin going to get the Greater Fire Elemental up and running, and going to force out a Trinket out of Kronos a little bit early. So now Boomin doesn't have to worry about it for a while. Going to get that Earth Shock, Flame Shock, and that Greater Fire Elemental is going to help Boomin build up the Maelstrom. More Earth Shocks looking out for Boomin right now. Needs to get the Stormkeeper up and running to combo with a bunch of Earth Shocks, but it's going to be Kronos staying on him right now. As long as Kronos can stay around on top of Boomin, he'll be healthy. He can Bloodthirst all day. As long as he doesn't peel too far away, doesn't let Boomin kite him around. Kronos going to get the charge heal. Boomin has the Lightning Lasso saved up and ready to go. Wants to go for the big setup. Earthshock coming down. That's going to be double zap into Kronos. Maybe another Earthshock. Lightning Lasso. Shortest Lightning Lasso in the world. His Capacitor Totem does DR him. So probably wasn't the best setup for Boomin. Still gets Kronos down to about half health. Another leap, maybe another charge come in. That's going to be Frost Shock, Earth Shock to follow as Boomin gets some healing surge. Kronos being proactive. Going to get the commanding shout up and running early. That's going to be in Rage Regeneration right now. Trying to snag as much healing as he can. But Boomin is already all the way in the other zip code. Trying to bail away from Kronos. Keeping Earth Shock, Flame Shock rolling. Malik to follow. Not going to let him re-heal. As Kronos is still going to send himself a little bit extra healing from that charge heal anyway. That's going to be Light also Earth Shock, and down he goes to a Frost Shock. That's how you do it. Dispatch the warrior fairly easily. Knife is up next. He's playing that Dark Iron Dwarf. I didn't like that though. I like that Mog with the weapon and the headpiece, and it looks like Boomin is going to be picking up the eyes a little bit early. Getting stunned up by Knife. Is that an assassination rogue or a subtlety rogue? I want to say it's probably an assassination. Cloak of Shadows getting burned a little bit early. Does land. Kid shot onto Boomin. That's going to be Cloak of Shadows, and that is going to look like it's an assassination rogue. Vanish coming in for a Knife just a little bit early. Boomin barely took any damage, so for Knife it's going to be a full reset. Is that going to be a Trinket out of Knife right now though? No, it looks like it's not going to be it. He's just going to wait it out. Has that Earth Elemental on one side. Has Boomin on the other. Stormkeeper is going to come out. No Cloak of Shadows to deal with the situation either. Blind onto Boomin. He's going to Trinket out of it though. That's going to be a Knife. Going to go for the massive Vendetta. Boomin is going to pre-wall it. Try to get damage back into Knife. Going to drop down the Smoke Bomb while the safety Trinket is up. Looks like Boomin still probably has an ability or two to sling at him. Going to get a Shadow Step. Kid shot. Trinket coming down for Boomin. Frost Shock into Knife right now. He's out in the open with Lightning Bolts to hit him. Going to get the Racial Burning right now into a Lightning Lasso to finish him off. And down he goes. Or Cheat Death keeping up afloat just for a second longer. Barely has any health. And down the boy goes. Knife from Desecrate Syndicate. Boomin took out 4 people. We're not even 6 minutes into this duel. Discordia, you have your chance to finish him off right now. Are you a subtlety rogue? Assassination instead. Go road into a cheap shot, trying to get the dots up and running. It's going to be Shadow Step out of him a little bit early as Boomin forces it out. There's actually going to be a lot of damage to Discordia as he pops Vendetta. Gonna shot to fall onto Boomin right now. No wall available. Boomin is stuck in Lightning Lasso form. Stuck in. He's going to try to maybe get a Hex onto. Doesn't get the Hex on Discordia. Not going to happen. Trick is out of that stun a little bit early. Boomin is forced to go back into Ghost Wolf when he is officially perpetually a Rapture for the rest of his life. Blind coming up for Discordia. Doesn't want to let Boomin recover and damage or healing way too much. Going to be Frost Shock onto Discordia. This is going to burn a Cloak of Shadows right now as Boomin is healing. Burning Cloak of Shadows early. Boomin is back to being a Rapture. Perpetual Rapture. Try to see if he can land a Hex. Does get interrupted on Boomin. Will be going down right now though. Barely has any health, and Discordia does take him out after all that. Discordia is out of all cooldowns except for an evasion, which is mighty to burn against Gromak a little bit early. Sun coming down right now. He's going to be able to live it. No! It just got obliterated. Pop an evasion, buddy. You have to. Woo! Goddamn, boys. Boys, what do you like watching better? Tasty or Boomin? Because both of those shamans did fucking wreck. Fucking wreck. Boomin, I want to see you try enhancement once, dude. I want to see you try enhancement once. Get a 1v5 as enhancement. Even a 1v3 would be exciting as fuck. Got how to join the arenas with you, 1v1? How to join these arenas, so 5v1s? Alright, let me show you. Let me show you how you do it. I'm legit carry the team hard. Nobody else on the team got to play, so I won't say it's a carry. Alrighty, boys. So this is how you join for 5v1 duels. Right now we're on NA, so make sure you're in the right region. We do EU Friday. We did EU yesterday. Tomorrow we might do duels. Monday, Tuesday, any day we do streams. There's a potential for us to do duels, but sometimes we like to mix it up here on this channel a little bit. So go to Group Finder. Go to Player vs Player. There's two groups: Dungeons and Raids, and Player vs Player. Go to Player vs Player Pre-made group and go to Custom. If you want to find the group, go find the group. Type in number 5. That's it, just a number 5. Enter. And you should see some groups up and running, if there are any for Alliance or Horde. If you don't see one, these are community runs, so you can just make your own by going to Custom, start a group. Call it something like 5v5, 1v1. What's another good word? Duels. Maybe like Dalaran. So people know what we're doing. And be like, join up for Dalaran stream duels. There you go. Get this happy face in there so people know what's up. List a group. Invite all the people you see there. Have somebody either add me a real ID or ask if somebody already has me out on real ID. And then have them whisper me because I can queue people up. Here we go. What do we got? We got Elendili. Haven't played once. This is scuffed. That's not my fault. Silent Sword got a group up and running. I could get Elendili's group because only 2 people got to play. Those 2 people got to play. Elendili didn't get to play. One guy, the Warrior, got to play. But that's really about it. Shelby, do you have a group of your own, my guy? I'm leading for Horde group. Okay, let's do that. Elendili, try to swap some people around, man. I'm gonna get Chillbane because I want Chillbane, another Chance Man, and Silent Sword. 5. What I also like to see in these duels, guys, is the variety. The more new people we see, the better. Tezzeret got a forming fresh group. Awesome solo queue. Elendili versus Tezzeret. I'm gonna give a chance for Boomin if he wants to change up his traits, maybe for try enhance. That'd be cool to see it happen. I watch you then Warcraft TBH. Is Warcraft doing a stream right now? Is World of Warcraft having like a tourney stream? I guess it wouldn't be the best time to do it then, huh? What's up, Ray? How's it going? I want to see Shadow Priest of Frost Death Knights. You watch my newest video out today, by the way. Actually, I never got it uploaded, did I? Fuck, I'm just really bad at this whole YouTube thing. But we got a video up and running, going up now. Completed Space Down on it with a Shadow Priest God coming back into the game. I think you guys will like this a lot. It's a boy named Darthly. And Emma Parks, thank God he reminded me about it because there was a duel where Darthly obliterated a couple melees. So we pop in the minimum amount of ads in this just because it helps me put food on the table. Get it for a Saturday, which is today. And it's a little late, but it's okay. It's a little late by like an hour, but it's okay. Hold on, let me get it up and running. There we go. If y'all want to go and give this video a motherfucking like, a fucking favorite, rated, all that jazz, give it some comments, write something nice, put it up on a watch later, finish the stream, watch the stream, then come back and watch the stream. After the stream is over, you can go watch that video with Darthly obliterating some boys, man. It's worth. Do we gotta redeem? Okay. Spectator match. Chill, Bane, and Silent Sword. Make sure you guys are out of LFG. Make sure you're in a party, not a raid. And all the good jazz. You guys know how it works. It says I'm cute, but it's not popping. Oh, maybe it's bugged again. Silent Sword, Chill Bane. Make sure, again, you're not in LFG. Make sure no one else has any kind of queues. And make sure you're not in a raid. Make sure you're convert to party. To check if you're a party, right click on your character. It should be somewhere here. Convert to raid. That means you're in a party. If it says convert to party, that means you're in a raid. So we could do it again. Yeah, leave all queues. I'll give you a second. Leave all queues. Just for a second. Go on Discord. Perfect. You guys got Discord down below. The Krent has Discord here. I'm going to repost Discord over on the Twitch side if you guys want to join as well. We have a pretty dope-ass community in there. Probably the best goddamn community on this side of YouTube. You guys are more than welcome to hang out. We have a bunch of different sections. Y'all are more than welcome to do whatever you want in there. But also we announce all the stuff that we do on Discord pretty regularly there as well. What is this? Alright, let's get everything perfect. Let me get it up and running again. Oh, just a marksman, go for it. That's hard, man. That is hard. Or marksman is fun when it works out. Darren Stewart's, I like that one. Hey bro, what's up, Dr. Hyper? How you doing, my man? Whether I came across awesome track Millennium, that's a good track. I like Millennium, but it is copyrighted, so I can't play it here. Because I do stream this on YouTube too. If this was just a Twitch thing, that would be a different story. But I do like for this to go on YouTube as well. Ready to feast your eyes on a mog? You're more than welcome to post your mogs in there, boys. Hello, switch back to Twitch streaming? Nope, just restreaming Love Chef. Twitch is like the side job, the side gig. YouTube is the main deal, dude. You're more than welcome to hop on the YouTube side if you wanna. Don't gotta though, but only if you wanna. Oh shit. Alrighty. Alrighty, boys. Let me get brand new. Did I save that? Nope, I did. Did I? Oh shit! I didn't save it. I don't think. US 180. Recorded that. Alright, cool. Twitch, who do we got on Team Red? We got ourselves Chill Bane. Is it going to be our first as Unholy this time? Changing up a little bit. That's going to be Voldan, the rematch of the century. These boys just got to play the other game. That's going to be a complete rematch for the both of them. On Team Voldan, we got ourselves Wild is the Wild Lol Wild Corm. We got ourselves Kurtson and Love versus Black Snow, Cinderella, Drake, Doug, Eacha. Alrighty, all the boys are back. It's gonna be Voldan versus Chillbane in the opener. And Voldan is kind of hanging on a little bit too close to Chillbane, though. Too close for comfort, man. Way too close for comfort. Dude, if Chillbane, imagine if he was Frost. Wait, did we really just get Love Chef? Did you actually just subscribe? My man, thank you so much for the sub on the Twitch side. I appreciate you, my guy. Thank you so much, my dude. Subscribed at tier 1. Wait, was that like Twitch Prime, or did you actually like tier sub? I don't know what that is. Thank you so much, my man. Feel free to use and abuse that emote in literally any chat. I might lose my subscription on Twitch very, very soon, but it's perfectly okay with me. So use it while you got it, my man. Thank you. Appreciate you. Alright, well, Dan. It really comes down to you, my guy. Unless we wait for the eyes with Chillbane. Let me get a soda. Ooh. What? Well, Dan, I think you fat fingered a trinket. Thorns are coming out. Who's panicking right now? Chillbane is gonna go for the red pill this time. Ooh, big old pill AMS running all over the place with an abomination. Drop it down to Voldan. Sun coming out. He's going to bail out with an IBF. Getting all the army of the dead rolling. Does get a run to Voldan with a mountain fall. Collapsing all the undead. Voldan without a trinket. If you only got a trinket, that's stun. Bring one this damage right now. Needs to get a renewal going. Waiting for the Maldic to be off. Needs to maybe get the reset somehow. I think he went for a shadow melt for just a moment. Tried to see if he can get away. Not going to happen. Might as well go to a counter offensive with Chillbane. As Chillbane gonna be popping off a trinket. Voldan is gonna get a Maldic to follow. Stuck to Chillbane right now. Popping off some big damage. Trying to see if he can just end Chillbane in a single moment. Not really sure why he trinketed in the opener. But I guess we'll see if it really stops him in his tracks at all. Chillbane continuing to truck damage into Voldan. I see he's gonna Thorns it up right now. Trying to make it harder for Chillbane to deal with him. Gonna send a couple of casts in there. With Death Coil trying to make sure those Thorns don't reflect back to him. Voldan is trying to go the long way, trying to light aside Chillbane as the pet is up and running. Is going to get hit with a Death and Decay. Is going to again reset from there. Chillbane looking for the massive grip stun into Voldan. He's going to lock that again. Completely just harassed between him and a big old pet empowered with a chain of fire down the middle. Second wall coming up for Voldan. Trying to see if he can turn into Chillbane. And Chillbane is going to get a transfusion rolling. Voldan going to see that. Going to get him into a stun. Maybe a root after whenever he gets too close. Chillbane is not going to have a grip for quite a bit. But he's going to be able to at least redot Voldan whenever he's got him. Voldan is to get the damage up and running again, though. Stun coming out. Is he going to have Thorns up and running this time? Bash on Chillbane. Shortest bash in the world. Is going to get that A-bomb up and running as well. AMS coming out as Voldan does get Thorns up and running. Fall Army of the Dead re-rolling again. Voldan trying to get out. Another grip coming in. Does Chillbane have a stun, though? More necrotics. Again, completely stacked up on Voldan. Completely just has to run and run and run and run from the army the whole time. Just LOS at as best as he can. power shifting whenever he can, trying to go for heals. Is going to have that Trinket coming up towards the later end of the game versus Chillbane, but he's going to get a stun Chillbane. But is that going to be everything Voldan has? Needs to get the bleeds up and running again. Big bite came out on the Voldan. He still looks like he's recovering a little bit. Chillbane, they're recovering massive amounts of health. Voldan is, I think his Trinket just got used. I think it was the plume. Try to see if he can start the damage down on Chillbane as necrotics that continue to stack up on Voldan again. Chillbane now at this point doesn't have an answer for the Thorns. Doesn't want to melee Voldan. This is where Voldan could go full offensive pressure. But he's going to sit out on the underside of the arena for quite a bit. Taking a sweet time approaching Chillbane right now. Chillbane actually doesn't look that healthy. Is gonna get Frenzied Regen or Frenzied, Unholy Frenzy rolling. That's a lot of haste. Stun coming on to Voldan after the Trinket. Deathback coming in, trying to necrotic down Voldan while he's got him. But those Swiftments keep him afloat though. Those regrowths keep him running while he's got it. Renewal coming back in about 30 seconds, trying to get a big bite. But that's a lot of necrotic. Swiftment coming out for Voldan right now. Gonna get a regrowth rolling as well. That's going to be Chillbane trying to see slows on Voldan. More necrotics to follow Voldan. Power shifting. Is he has enough time? Thorns are up and running. Does go down. Chillbane does chase him down to the very end and takes him out. There it is, boys. Cinderella's up next. Is another Feral. No, gonna go Boomkin this time. Thickle Tyrion girl playing the Boomy now. Abomination is going to get a couple free hits on Cinderella. Does get a full root on the army. But that is going to be A-bomb locked down for a moment. Thorns are up and running. Haymaker Chillbane does have IBF rolling, so the knockback still gets through him. That's going to Cinderella out in the open, regrowthing through the A-bomb while he's got it. Stun into Cinderella. Gonna hold that Trinket for quite a bit. Bar skinning as Chillbane gets up close and personal. Cinderella needs to go for the massive incarnation to take out Chillbane in a single opener. Needs to get Chillbane out in the open though. Maybe get a bash on him without a Trinket or anything. And then completely dumpster him. That's the best he's really got going on. Does get ruined Chillbane. That's going to be a couple instant casts for Cinderella. And it's going to go with a couple solo wraths. Try not to get gripped or interrupted by Chillbane. I think he juked out a kick by Chillbane just now. Chillbane is actually very low on health. Going to go for the Death Strikes. Trying to use Death Strikes to get himself afloat. And that's Cinderella right now with Incarnation up and running. Actually getting kind of low on health. Thorns are up and running as well. Is going to land a regrowth or two. Chillbane is in a bad position. Not a lot of health left, and Cinderella could just go Star Surge him any moment right now. AMS coming out right now. Just waiting this. Cinderella waiting for that last moment. Gonna get a bunch of Visicast in there. It's gonna be Star Surge back to back as Chillbane is just trying to heal through the damage. Stun on Cinderella with a Magic to follow. Cinderella is gonna bail up to the other side of the pillar. Chillbane feeling pretty confident right now. Trying to approach the other side of the box. Cinderella is gonna go for the recovery. Bar skin to fall. And no Thorns are running for a bit. Kind of out of juice right now. Unless he has a little bit of resources for more instant casts. And the A-bomb makes an entrance in here. Chillbane can just necrotic down Cinderella completely, not give him any opportunity to play the game. Try to start to get those necrotics. Not going to happen. Cinderella is able to get the range of the Chillbane. Thorns to fall. Cinderella is desperately in need of a massive heal. Bear form is all he's got. And Abomination does cleave him down. That's second Druid down off the bat. Aetya is up next as a Fury Warrior. Big old slams coming in on Chillbane. Just slamming him, dude. He's going berserk. It's going crazy. That's going to be Chain on the other side. Aetya still has a lot of cooldowns available for defensive and offensive. Lots of pressure that he could deal with Chillbane. As long as he can get those charges at Chillbane. So that's why Chill is going to stick by the wall. Going to deny the charges for Aetya. And Aetya again does land the charge. Look how healthy he looks, man. Look how healthy he looks. He just needs another one. Also can charge off of the pet if he ever needs a chance. So he needs to be aware of that. If Chillbane does get the Armor of the Dead rolling, he just charge the pets. Gonna get the Army of the Dead. That's a buffet for Ancient to charge to anybody he wants to. That's gonna be Chillbane with Transfusion, but it's gonna be Stormbolt. So lock him out from that heal. Still gonna get a couple hits of that Transfusion healing. And Isha trying to gain that distance to get some charges. Again, he's actually doing it. He's there. You know, he gets some distance from Chillbane. He can charge to that Mage's enemy, by the way, if he needs to get a second heal. He can charge to the pet if he ever needs any kind of healing. Does that if you're Chillbane. Then he's going to go for an Enraged Regeneration. Dust Swipe, one Bloodthirst off him. Needs to go for the second, maybe even a third. A-Bomb is coming in, trying to suppress that healing. He's going to get a third one in there. Looking pretty healthy. As Chillbane is going to go reversing this with a bunch of necrotics. IBF rolling a little bit early. That's going to be a grip. No charge for Ichu, but does get a stun onto Chillbane as he grips him in. It's going to go for the AoE damage. Commanding shot to follow. Maledic hits Ichu. Not going to be able to get any healing. Chillbane getting that AMS rolling a little bit early. That's going to be Ichu. Again, trying to recover. Is going to get whatever healing he can. I think he just burned down the heal. Locks Hellstone by Drake Dog as he tried to go for that big old wombo combo. Big bash trinket. Didn't work out. And Chillbane taking out a second one. Black Snow is up next with Fist of Fury. Off of that stun, Chillbane chickened that a little bit late. But he decided, I guess, you know what? I might as well go back to my running strat. I need to get something going right now. I shouldn't eat this full stun lock wombo combo. Alright, we're just spamming the trinket as it was coming off a cooldown. It's kind of hard to tell, honestly. Next up is going to be Black Snow still has images up and running. He's going to go touch of death on Chillbane. This way he needs to avoid him as best possible. Root coming down. Fist of Fury locking Chillbane out. All he could do is Chain of Eyes, Black Snow, Transfusion to reverse this damage. Try to scalp his way back out. Maledic to follow. No AMS for that one. And Chillbane again either can kite or either can do damage. AMS coming in a little late for Chillbane. Gonna get a stun into Black Snow with a grip as Army of the Dead joins the fight. Could that be any defensive? That is gonna be a big defensive for Black Snow. Landing that Fist of Fury. Gonna have to break that fist in order to catch up to Chill. So Chill is gonna be able to get a couple of hits on him without any worry of parries. Is gonna get on a Holy Frenzy rolling. Trying to see if he maybe can do big damage. There's gonna be a lot of haste. That's gonna be A-bomb. What is this A-bomb doing? It's barely even touching the Ring of Peace. But it's still trying to catch up to Black Snow. It's just gonna be a long way. The pet is gonna charge, root him in place for just a moment. That's going to be lots of pets trying to do some work. Chillbane is just trying to wait us out. Needs to get another transfusion, massive heal off of Black Snow, maybe off of a stun. I think it's probably his best bet right now. Is try to go for massive heals whenever he gets a chance. Black Snow is still playing defensively. Good job avoiding the A-bomb completely. Still going to be an interrupt by Chillbane. More Vivifies to follow. Grip stun. Does Chillbane have the big heal? He has some resources, but not a big heal. Got a few death strikes, I think. Or maybe get a debuff set up on the Black Snow, and that's really about it. Leap. Leg sweep on a Chillbane. Fist of Fury. Is that it? Oh my god. That was a little bit anticlimactic how that ended. I gotta be honest. Love is up next as a subtlety. Gonna get AoE by Black Snow before he can do anything. Cheap Shot is gonna lock him out. Chickens out a Cheap Shot immediately. Killing Shot to follow. That's gonna be Love trying to burn another Shadow Dance. Karma coming out for Black Snow right now. That's pretty big defensive actually for Black Snow. Not gonna have a lot to work with. No trinket for a bit. Wall has it. So maybe he could pre-wall some damage. Is going to get Ring of Peace there a little bit early. Incap onto Love. Maybe he can get a big touch of death. Fist of Fury is going to lock him down. Evasion coming out for Love is going to get a Shadow Step advantage off of that. This monk is constantly healing who Black Snow? Of course he is. He's a monkus. What do you mean? He has to. He kind of has to. It's going to be Black Snow without a trinket. Still no wall. Unless he can pre-wall his damage from Love. I feel like Love can just 0-1 him. He has a dance charge right now. Probably going to get a second dance charge very soon. Shadow Blade's available. Not going to go for the big Shadow Blades yet. Just going to go for back-to-back Eviscerates to the Black Snow. Get him to about 50%. Force a trick out of Love pretty early. Into Fist of Fury to lock him down. Love is going to go for Shadow Blades now after your burst damage is gone. Into a blind into Black Snow. Very interesting. Very interesting play here, my man. What's up, Dubs? How you doing, man? Oh, bye, Dubs. How you doing, my guy? Deathback goes in 1 second. That feels bad. Damn, dude. Damn. Sap coming into Black Snow. Can Love do this? I think he's got every cooldown in the world. He should be able to do it. Love, you got this, my man. Full burst coming down to Black Snow. Back-to-back Eviscerates. I think it's a perfect moment for him. That's going to be wall and dampen harm for Black Snow. Is that going to be enough to keep him alive? Is going to go for Vivifies. No Vanish available for Love at all. Does land a Karma. So Love can't even hit it to him. Fist of Fury to lock him down for a moment. Trying to run away. Does Black Snow have images on the stun and touch of death? If he does, he could just one-on-one Love right now. He's going to land a Vivify or two. Why he's behind the wall. Love is trying to make his way over to there. Ooh, images with a stun. Touch of death. Matter to follow. Maybe a Fist of Fury. Does that a Fist of Fury? Love, I think, is down for the count. Touch of death still going to hit him. Whirling Dragon Punch to follow. And Touch of Death takes him out. Oh my goodness. Black Snow taking another one out. Right after Chillbane. I think Love had every opportunity there. Black Snow towards the end of that one wombo combo one shot that Love did output. He did get the wall and dampen harm, and that saved him. That literally saved him. I feel like Love, if he didn't waste his Shadow Blades, like if he went with Shadow Blades, it would have been a guarantee. Would have definitely had enough damage to do this. Sun coming into Blackstone right now, though. Karm is going to go for the Metamorphosis right now. Short Metamorphosis is still going to be Fist of Fury to lock him out into an I-Beam, interrupting that. And Blackstone is going to bail out to the other side of the pillar. All he can really do is run right now, but so much damage from the DH. Going to port it out while he's got it. Move fights to follow, trying to maintain his health as best as possible. Does he have enough of the Fist of Fury? Does have the images. Does he have a Fist of Fury for the Demon Hunter, though? Does hit him with a Fist of Fury with a Leg Sweep as well. Trying to see if he can force the Trinket out. Does force the Trinket with a Darkness. Karm is trying to see, or Korm is trying to see if he can get an angle on Black Snow. Does land the prison into an I-Beam Wombo combo, and I think that's it. Last man standing is going to be Drake Dog. Oh boy. Versus Korm. Is Korm just going to get in there? I guess he is. He doesn't really have any way to re-stealth or reset. Because it looked like Drake Dog was kind of giving him the honor duel. Drake Dog is going to land the chaos bolts in the Incinerates to follow. Korm doesn't have a lot of health. Drake Dog is just trying to see if he can obliterate him without using too many abilities. Double chaos bolt is all he needed in a single stun lock wombo combo. Gerson is up next. Are you playing sub or are you playing Assass? I want to say it is Assass. Look at the weapons, man. That's definitely an Assass skin. Road onto Drake Dog. Does land the Pet CC onto Gerson. Is going to be able to get as much range as he can to get this Cataclysm Wombo combo. Is going to get the Cataclysm into Conflagrate. They're just going to run away. Actually, they're just going to bail. I'm surprised. I was thinking I would see Cannibal back to back to follow. But maybe Drake Dog just didn't have the resource for it. So he's just going to pop a dot onto Gerson. Let the dot tick out. Get some resources for Drake Dog. Wait it out for a bit. Let the pet do a little bit of work. Another Fear coming out. It's going to let a Fear onto Gerson immediately into an Immolate Cannibal to follow. Incinerate afterwards. Going to be able to snag both of those spells while Gerson is under Fear. Dropping the rogue to almost half health. It's like right there. Okay, I think now he's almost half health. I think actually at half health. 50%, literally 50% for like a second. I think he was right under it. Drake Dog is going to go for the first aid while he's got it. That's going to be full reset by Gerson. Drake Dog still has all the defensive cooldowns, all the offensive cooldowns. That's going to be Pet CC, forcing out a Trinket out of Gerson into a Conflag. Blind to follow. Drake is out in the open. Gerson is going to break that blind immediately. Immolate Fear coming out for Drake Dog. Into Chaos Ball. Does he get a second one in a Shadow Fear to follow? Cataclysm after. Does he get an Incinerate or anything? Does get Incinerate. Burning Thorn save Trinket immediately. Gerson is back down on the underside. Vendetta out. What do you use Vendetta for? Why did you Vendetta Drake Dog? I don't even know when. Drake Dog is going to get that port up and running a little bit early. Mounting up to try to see if he can catch up to Gerson. As Gerson still has a down on him. Does he get a flag? Cheap shot coming out. Does he go for the Pet CC? Does land the Pet CC. And I think Gerson's fate is in Drake Dog's hands. It is sealed. It's going to be a Chaos Bolt into a Conflag. Gerson doesn't have any damage left. Cheat Death coming out. It will drain life. He is going to be going down. And Drake Dog sitting with a Matic versus it's Waldo. It's Wild. It's the Wild. Is the Wild? I don't even know. Waldo. I'm gonna call him Waldo just for the ease of it. Drake Dog popping in big Inferno right now with Dark Pact. Dropping damage, cutting right through against Waldo into a Fear as he's mid-air. Is gonna land those Incinerates back to back. Even Incinerates are doing lots of damage. That's gonna be, oh my god. What just happened to this Druid? What just happened to that guy? I don't even understand, dude. I don't even understand. I don't understand. Too much damage to see for the Warlock. That's Jasper for you, man. They're pretty nutty right now. Alright, boys. Give me like 5 minutes. Make some groups. I'm gonna get you guys queuing. Let me catch up with the chat a bit. Nice play, GG's. Yo, everybody played super fucking well. Can I get on, how can I get on this firefight to, on into the top tempo invite? No, okay, so if all of y'all are trying to figure out how to join the 551 Duels, it's really, really easy. Just go to be on an A first. Today we're doing them on an A. Yesterday was EU. Today we're doing them on A. Go to Group Finder. Go to Player versus Player side. Create groups. Custom PvP. If you want to find a group, just type in 5. Enter in the search. That's it. If you want to make your own group, you can. Call it something like 5411 Duels. Maybe a dollar in it or something. And start your own group. And I can get you guys versed in against each other. All you guys got to do is make some groups. What's up, Dan? How you doing, my man? Been fucking wild. It's like Red or Fury these days. I think Red is much easier and does far more damage. Although Fury is a god at self-healing. Like, both of them are really fun. It really comes down what you prefer, Smoke. Dan, what you prefer, man? It's because you see probably Catch can play in 1v5s as a Fury Warrior. It's a blast and a half. Very much sustained damage, not as much as big cutting bursty damage. Also, defensives is mostly on self-heal, so if somebody disarms you or bops themselves, you can't heal off them. But the healing is insane. For Paladin, you do have the big bursty damage once you pop wings, because the next Templars is going to do 100% crit. So you can really combo this together with Judgment, buffing the damage, Execution, buffing the holy damage you do, popping a trinket and just pop, cut someone in half. Wake of Ashes for easy resources. You have Bubble, you have Bob, you have Shield of Vengeance. In 3v3 arenas though, Paladins are the kill target. They only have a few defenses, but they're fairly squishy. Warriors are much tankier in 2v2 and 3v3, especially Fury. So it's really up to you, my guy. I feel like in 1v1s, Paladins and Fury Warriors are very close to each other. I feel like Paladins are slightly ahead because of those immunities and self-healing. Shield of Vengeance is nice if you want to turn around offensively. Like pop wings, executions, judgment the enemy, and combine the Tempest work together with that shield pop while wings are up, get the big damage in there. That can actually one-shot somebody if you time it right. Like there's nothing you can do about it because you just take so much damage unless they pop a defensive ahead of time. But in terms of like 3v3s and such, yeah, in terms of 3v3s, it is a little bit different. On 2v2s, I feel like Fury definitely has more self-sustain than Paladin. Paladin's usually the kill target. I want to hold these matches because Feral Dudes? Yeah, Feral Dudes is nutty. Alright, we're 5 out of 5. Horde group is ready. Alright, Chillbane sounds good, my man. I know when you can get past the heals though. Yeah. Dal, did you have any idea how to defeat a Windwalker Monk by a red pally? I think I just gotta kind of... You gotta get those Hodge and damage in. You gotta get the Hodge, and then pop wings and force a trinket. And then you gotta get the resources back up and running, then Hodge into a minute-long trinket, minute-long wings, and try to see if you can chop through them. Save your Bob, save your Bubble for absolute last purposes. That's really about it. And then do a lot of self-heals. Monks are really good at hitting one strats. Pals are pretty good at stay in your ground and do consistent damage. So if you can do that, the better you can do that, the better you'll be at. Make it a Horde group? Alright, Duels, sounds good, my man. Tezzeret got a group right now. Okay, let's go with Chillbane versus Tezzeret. Chillbane, Tezzeret, 5. There we go. Tolveron Arena, boys. Tolveron might be a little bit too big of an arena, honestly, but we'll see. Wait, I didn't mean to mute it. I meant to do the next song. 182, 3, 4. How you doing, by the way, Dan? It's been a while since I've seen you, buddy. I miss you, man. I miss you. You gonna be playing Classic WoW? Yeah, we should play on the same server. So we can play together and shit like that. Same faction, too. I was coming with the D100 killing me. All my hard work went down the drain. Aw, Corey. It's okay, my man. You'll get it next time. Let's push rotation. Just luck. And I don't know. You definitely do have a rotation. It's more about the setup. You gotta have enough time to set it up. I've been playing with you, bro. Hell yeah, dude. Bronze damage seems to be non-existent at the moment. Span obliterates and the bar doesn't even move. Yeah, it's a little bit nutty. For PvP at least. It's a sustained damage playstyle, not a burst damage playstyle, really. Alright. Switch. We got ourselves new teams. We got Chillbane on Team Red. Oh no, it's Boomer! Hey, how's it going? Playing good old Outlaw. We got ourselves Grommer Rock. We got ourselves Meriden Seb. And Snitch is going to be playing the Frost versus Chillbane. He's playing the Frost. No one holy! He's not holy! No! Next is going to be Rassandria. Playing that survival versus Snitches, throwing the grenades off the bat. Wait, oh my god, I'm so confused. Because I'm used to Frost Death Knight being Chillbane, which is this, so he's F1. But Snitches is 5, so it's going to be a little bit weird. I'm going to be confused a lot here. Snitch is going to get the stun onto Rassandra. How is he floating? He was floating for quite a bit, but he's going to go for Feign Death. Trying to get slows on the Snitches as he has the Empowered Wound weapon. And he's going to get the big damage going with his... what is it called again? Pillar of Frost. We don't see that cooldown ever. Good thing about Pillar of Frost is a very short cooldown though. Very short cooldown. AMSing on that Maldic from Rassandria as Rassandria just trying to get some line of sight from him. Maldic Reflect put back onto Rassandria though. Snitches is trying to make his move. Slows are coming out but does have the Remorseless Winter to constantly slow Rassandria. Trickets out of the Frost Trap. You know, Sanji might just have to pop a defensive early. It's going to be Turtle Shell. Manic Better to follow, able to take up the disease that Snitches is able to put on his enemy. Snitches making sure to put up a dot on the pet as well. He should have dots on as many enemies as possible because the dot has a chance to generate runic power. And it's a really decent amount of runic power too. Snitches is going to get the damage onto Sanji though. That's going to be big damage up and running right now. Barely anything you can do. Oh, looks like the monk was coming in a little bit early. Saw Sanji feign death, but Sanji wasn't actually dead. Manic Better just after Snitches does get frozen up as Ransom got a little bit too early. Got a little too excited there. Gonna be dots onto Snitches. Sanji gonna bail out of it. Ah, shit. Grip coming in, Sanji. Oh my goodness. Stun coming out onto Snitches. Gonna IBF it. That's a pretty big defensive to be popping right now. Hopefully it pays off there, Cotton. Bold move. Sanji just keeps chucking grenades at Snitches whenever he can, trying to get whatever damage in. Sanji is gonna bail. Caught him some more. Freezing trap. He's gonna bail out of it. How does he bail out of it? Is it with a dot maybe? Maybe the pet broke it out. Sanji does feign death for a moment against Snitches as he has a Pillar of Frost running, but barely any health left. Grip coming out. Sanji does get cleaved down though. Snitches does take out the first one and gonna go versus Ransom up next. Gonna get a slow up and running on him. It's gonna be again a long game. I guess the monk is particular. As he sees the images up and running, he's just gonna get a slow up and running with a chain of ice. Just trying to slow him down, even root him down in place. Just look at him, just hiding the monk away the whole time. Ransom definitely has a Fist of Fury ready. Trying to get a slow into Snitches. Gonna be transfusion for Snitches right now. Fist of Fury with a Maldic. Snitches need to turn around and hit the Zawan pet. Get this a wind pet so you can heal off of. My god, so much damage is getting eaten by this Death Knight. Gripping back, yoinking Ransom back in. It's gonna just try to bail away for a second and land himself a Vivify. Snitches does have resources again. Cooldowns are back up and running. And that's actually lots of damage into Ransom. Touch that's coming down on Snitches right now. Fully necrotic coming in on Ransom. Follow. Fits of Fury after that. Snitches gonna take touch of death damage. Leave. It's gonna be, oh my. He got a stun. It's going to be Death Pact and is able to get burned. Oh my god. Did you see the Death Pact getting burned through Touch of Death so fast? The Death Pact got burned through Touch of Death so quick. Ransom, but I think even had a Maldic onto Snitches. He popped the Death Pact and he got health back, but then it got extracted immediately. He just lost all that health and all he had is a maledicted health. The health that is dampened. The health that whatever healing he's able to do is just going to get absorbed instead. That's how heavy that was. That was well played though. It was actually pretty well played. Pillar of Frost, dude. There is a playstyle with Frost Death Knights, and I want to pitch this idea to both Chillbane and Snitches. Triple Icy Citadel, I think it is. After your Pillar of Frost, you get massive amounts of strength. You get more strength than with Pillar of Frost. If you get triple of that, and you get your Pillar of Frost just to build up the duration, and then burst after you get Icy Citadel, could that be better? Boomer though is going to be up next versus Ransom. Is going to get the disarm. No Fist of Fury for Ransom. Going to get the leg sweep. Trick coming in for Boomer a little bit early. Once you get the Fist of Fury up and running, immediately does Boomer have a between the eyes for that. Blind onto Ransom. Ransom hasn't tricked at anything at all yet. Boomer's going to get the comp points off of the pets. Does he have a stun for Ransom? Going to get a Maldic with a stun. Trinkets out laid down Boomer. Swashbuckle his way out of that situation. Very well done. It's not that big. Yeah, I have Triple Ice Citadel. Because the strength that you get from Icy Citadel should be bigger as Skim Citadel, basically. But the strength, at least out against a train dummy, is more than you get with your Pillar of Frost. Like, the strength that it gives you is more than Pillar, which is a little bit nutty. Exotic, though, I think came out of Stealth or something. Trinket coming out against Boomer. Does Boomer have the pants, by the way? Does he have the big zappy pants, or does Exotic have those pants? I saw the zap coming in just now. Which one of these guys has it? Boomer's going to get a parry with a Trinket rolling a little bit early against Exotic. That's going to be Cyclone trying to come out. Does interrupt it as he gets a Cloak of Shadows rolling. Boomer trying to get the back-to-back stuns with pistol shots onto Exotic. Killing Spree to fall. Is he going to get the big zaps? Who got the big pants? One of these guys got the pants in this relationship for sure. Talk about the pants from COS. Exotic not really looking all that healthy as he's trying to get himself a Swiftman up and running. Whoa, I'm pretty sure he's wishing he didn't use up the Trinket that early. Wall coming in, does pre-wall the stun, but I think that's it though regardless. Even with all that wall, Boomer does again swashbuckle through yet another boy. And Chillbane is up next. Does he give Boomer the full honor duel here? Does he do it? You'll love the way they bow to each other before the fight. I really like that people do that in duels, man. It has this honor duel thing going for it. Chillbane making sure to get the bow. Boomer goes for the bow and a nice reset. Now both of these boys are ready and set. I don't like that though. Unholy versus Outlaw. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit nutty. I think Unholy should win, but a good Outlaw will win every time. Normally Unholy wins, but an incredibly good Outlaw Rogue will win every time. That's going to be Boomer with the pants. You saw that zap on the Chillbane. That's 20k zaps, boys. A low chance to get a 20k zap. Disarm immediately on the Chillbane as it does have IBF rolling, and Boomer is going to bail out of that situation. Gets hit with a Maledict as he's just trying to avoid the Abomination as well as the Undeads. Going to run by the A-Bomb, gets a couple of diseases, catch... is going to catch Syphilis from him. And then run along, man. Just running along. Does it catch himself a reset? Does go for re-stealth against the pets. And the pets do keep losing him every time. His Chillbane doesn't have any dots on Boomer left. What kind of cooldowns you get? Not the best buffs in the world, but it's okay. Better than nothing. Is going to be able to get a sap. Pet is going to open up onto Boomer. Going to get the combo points to get the full stun on Chillbane. And we're going to see a trick out of Chillbane right now. As Boomer's just building it up. Stun onto Chillbane. And Boomer is going to go for the Adrenaline Rush. Trying to get the damage cast in right now. Chillbane is going to get disarmed as he stuns Boomer, which is a perfect setup for Boomer right now. That stun was perfectly timed. Going to hit the pet to get the calm points. Chillbane is going to get there with Frenzied Regeneration. Blinded to Chillbane. Going to force a trick out of him. Boomer is going to go for the parry. The Army of the Dead Shield does show up. And Chillbane is just going to kite around, let the army do most of the work while he controls Boomer from a distance with slows. Cloak of Shadows coming in for the Rogue a little bit early as the army rolling on him. Good boss, actually. Really good boss for damage and energy regen. Very good wombo combo together, really. Stun onto Chillbane. No way out of this time. Kills beautiful. Doesn't get into the pan zaps. We'll look out for the lightning from the Zeus himself. And Boomer's going to bail out. Not going to happen. Grab coming in. Grappling out of there. He's going to bail out. He's got his own grapple. He's got his own death grip to whatever location he wants to go to. Trick us out of Chillbane a little early, actually. As Abomination, Chillbane both catch up. He vanishes out as Chillbane has Transfusion rolling. Gonna have to go for the Death Pact a little bit early. Chillbane should probably be playing Lichborn in most of these duels, even as a Frost Death Knight, to get out of CC a lot faster, a lot more. Plus, Lichborn has a massive defensive effect to it, and it's a fairly short cooldown. It does slow you down, but if you do have Chain of Ice on already attacking an enemy, I think that might be a little bit better. I know that IBF is really good, but I think Lichborn is much, much better. I'm pretty sure. Cheap shot coming in as Boomer's going to get himself reopened. What kind of dots does he get? Maledict follow does get a pretty decent buff damage in order to get more damage on Chillbane with a disarm afterwards. Pre-AMS and all that. Chillbane again just trying to get it for a reset. Stun coming onto Boomer. Is that going to be the army joining the fight? Maybe an A-bomb? No, Chillbane is just actually just trying to get a couple of necrotics into Boomer and actually doing a pretty good job. Short stun onto Chillbane to follow. Gouge as he summons the army, and Boomer is just going to avoid the Army of the Dead as best as possible. Has this pet to generate calm points off of and get a couple of rerolls right before all the little tiny bitty itty ghouls coming in to see if they can tussle with the muscle. Oh my god, Boomer just took a bit of damage from somebody. Was that one of the pets? Was all the pets just auto-attack at the same time? Is that what happened? Was it like a Heed My Call proc into Boomer? He just lost a bunch of health in just a short moment. Chillbane back up with a trinket as well as IBF. Looking fairly healthy. Boomer still on the run. Trying to wait out for a good setup. IBF coming out off of that killing spree. Does get a disarm onto Chillbane, and he is disarmed on that stun. Does drop in the A-bomb. Letting the A-bomb do most of the work. It's going to be a parry for Boomer right now. As he's trying to catch up to Chillbane, but he's keeping him slowed. Again, letting the pets do most of the work. Vanish and Grapple coming in for Boomer as he needs to go for the reset. Can't chase after Chillbane. Can't fight him. Gonna get that second concoction rolling. Needs to be going for those reset concoctions a lot. Because those concoctions like a Warlock House, you need to catch a full... You need to get out of combat before you can put that thing on a cooldown. So whenever he does use it, he needs to get out of combat, to put it on cooldown, so he can use it a little bit later in the game. Or maybe use it early. To get out of combat, use it so then it starts pulling on cooldown immediately. That could be a pretty good way of going about it. Does get a stun on Chillbane as he does have Death Pact rolling into a disarm to follow. Chillbane is going to land a stun. Trick inside of that. Trick inside of that disarm. With a blind to follow onto Chill. He is going to have a lot of health back. No trick and no IBF for quite a while. So that's a lot that Boomer is getting out of him. I think Boomer needs to just get the best buffs in the world. The most goodest buffs ever. And get like a big setup. No parry available for a while. Just needs to kind of truck sustained damage onto Chillbane. It's going to be hard against the Death Knight since he's so heavy tanked up. But that's going to be a Adrenaline Rush for Boomer right now. Try to see if he can get some damage in. That's going to be Chillbane again, getting most of the distance out of the way. Boomer's going to get a gouge off of his pet. Maybe even a stun on the pet might be a really, really good idea. It's going to be a big transfusion coming in for Chillbane. Stun onto Boomer by the pet. Armalage to follow for Boomer with a kill spirit on Chillbane. Not going to give him any kind of healing. AMS does come out for Chill. Still taking a lot of physical damage from Boomer. Stun onto Boomer right now. Does he have any way out of it? Does he go for a heal? Does get a concoction rolling for a moment, keeping him afloat. That's going to be the summon to Chillbane, letting again all the pets do all the work. Doesn't have a lot of way to heal him. Boomer's gonna go for the regenerate, and while behind the wall, Chillbane needs to stop it immediately. Does get to re-stealth into Sap, onto Chill. A-bomb is there. The pets are there. There's even Mages of the Dead there, ready to cast whenever needed, but those guys are all gonna fall apart in just a bit. There goes the Mages. The A-bomb is gonna be going down just a bit. Right after he gets one swing of Boomer. Back-to-back stuns for Boomer as he's trying to see if he can just dismantle Chillbane by a little bit. Speaking about dismantle, does he have dismantle up? He could get back in there. Chillbane cooking up a stun right now whenever he needs to. Try to see if maybe he can save that stun right before Boomer, before Boomer does his dismantle. Does get a stun to Boomer. Cloak of Shadows. Does Boomer have enough mobility to catch up to Chillbane? Does get a gouge on the pet. The pet is not going to be joining the fight. Chillbane is losing out a lot of the damage without the pet being dead. Stun coming out. No way out of this one. Does Boomer take him out? Does go for a run through. Takes him out. Just stabs it right into the side. Raptor is last one standing as a Boomkin. Okay. Raptor's really good though, by the way. Actually, I thought I saw Raptor hanging around in Zul'Dazar the other day. I was thinking he was on Illidan for some reason. I guess he's a Grey main. Wow, Team Blue actually just got completely dispatched back to back. Completely getting dispatched by Boomer. I didn't even notice just how many people went through. Exotic, Chillbane, Ransom, and now it's going to be Raptor. Does get a hit with a stun out to follow. It's going to be Barskin a little bit early. Raptor getting Thorns up and running, and Boomer's just going to gouge and walk out of there. Star Surge isn't going to keep flying, though. Big Star Surge damage. Boomer's going to have to go for a big re-heal while he's got it. Well, Pips, what I'm saying is, how you doing, my man? Quick deal. Well, level is Outlaw, Dagger, Sword, okay? Yeah. As long as you have a sword or a heavy weapon in main hand. Dagger is fine. Blind Raptor, trying to see if he can force a trinket out of him. Does force a trinket out of him. Boomer's going to get a second heal going. Doesn't have Smoke Bomb for this one. Raptor's going to get himself heals going. Back to back. Start to the Boomer. Does land a vanish while re-rolling the buffs. And Raptor is going to try to see if he can catch up to him. Stun coming out. Boomer barely has any health. Is going to get himself a massive amount of health through a trinket. A health-based trinket. Oh my goodness. Barely keeping himself afloat from this duel. But he did get a bonus of health. Trying to wait out the dots, maybe a heal rolling or two. Does get the concoctions rolling. And that trinket is going to fade away in just a little bit, I think. Does get a stun onto Raptor from here. But it's going to be Thorns to just kind of stop his opener. 15 seconds on the Cloak of Shadows while Raptor's running around moonfiring the guy to death. 15 seconds left for Boomer before he can get a big old reset. Maybe he can get a sap in here. No, Star Surge is still going to hit him. Raptor popped Incarnate at one point, apparently. So he does, most of his damage is out of the window. Boomer has a Cloak of Shadows up and running now. Gonna get Raptor out and open. Is gonna get a stun up and running. Cloak and regenerating. Just want to get that re-heal from CC. Doesn't get a full reset though. Off of Raptor is gonna get a pistol shot in there. Maybe he can get some big damage. Bark's coming out for Raptor a little bit early. Boomer is not gonna play into that. He just create another Crimson Violet. Gouge to follow. He's gonna wait out for Bark before he goes in for the big damage. Try to generate calm points. Malady to fall into Raptor. Trick inside of that root. Doesn't drop Raptor into nature. Pop it into bear form. Turtle form. Killing spree to follow Raptor. Does he have thorns for this though? If he has thorns, so thorns come out. Boomer's gonna get instant blind in there. Making another vial. As many vials as he needs. Could go for a full reset. Does get the full reset too. He literally gets the full reset, huh? Another reset. Does he have enough damage though? Is that his another Anya's trinket? I guess he has two Anya's trinkets, doesn't he? He's gonna go for the cheap shot. Stun wombo combo. Marfa thrown through with a big old hook hand. Barry coming up to Raptor. Can't stop him if he wanted to. Try to let a cycle stun coming out. And Boomer actually does go for a big old 1v4. It's been quite a bit of while before we've seen an Outlaw go for a big old 1v4 in quite a bit of time. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There it is, boys. There it is. Big setup by our boy Boomer. I like it, dude. I like it. Everybody playing subtlety and assassination. Boomer's out here. Boomer's out here. Making Outlaw look good, dude. Making Outlaw look good. Alright, boys. I think we got maybe a time for like one more. And Uno, my Silent Sword has a group. Who else got a group up and running? Let me know, boys. Let me know. I did my best, boys. Boomer, you did pretty good, man. Is that last game? I think we got one more prime time. I think we got one more. Boomer's crazy, bro. Yeah, he's just crazy, dude. You just see him as assassin subtlety, dude. He's like top tier rogue. Boomer also booming the elemental shaman from earlier, the one for a big old 1v5. And he needs more good players. Ah, they need more Atha, man. That's what they need, huh? Boomer, what the fuck? Outlaw has so much mobility and stuns. Yeah, Outlaw's pretty nutty, man. It has a lot of damage to him. Should we do Silencer versus Direwolf, Alliance versus Alliance? Maybe Direwolf and Horde actually, but they are last group. They are up and running. Silence, Sword, and Direwolf 5. Alrighty, boys. Y'all are gonna be next. I declined. 2 more now? Oh shit, okay. Alrighty, we'll wait for a bit. Lost the group, it's all good, my dude. Don't worry about it. Did I make a proud cat? Boom isn't crazy. Xander Outlook is crazy. No, dude, Boom was crazy prior to being a Xander. He was undead before that. It was June just fine, dude. He was getting clutch ass duels against Pharaohs and everything. It was crazy good. I have a group. Sesbus, you got a group in? You can join someone else too, man. Unless you got a group up and running. Do you need to add me on reality for this, man, dude? I'd like to destroy them if I was an A. Oh, yeah? You would like to? Alright, so, alright, man. Big words, man. Big man. What group ready? Which group you owns? Which Ohari? Are you with Direwolf or somebody else? Oh, McCann? I said Kren. What are you talking about? I said Kren, right, chat? I said Kren, right? Ken. Who would call Kren Ken? Dun, 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 dun. But no one on your BNet. Okay, let me know your reality, my dude. How do I add you? What's your reality? Get you out here. One of these guys, right? Stefan, Jada, not Academs. I would think the name might be maybe someone Spator. Try to see if we can pop you in here. Sebus is leaders. Okay, Sebzeus, you will have to add me then, my dude. What's Sebzeus' name on real ID? Horde 551 anytime soon. Yeah, we're probably gonna get a Horde group up and running right now. We're still Alliance. 1 second for the last one. Gotta jump for the last. Yo, GG. We gotta look for groups, my man. Get this group up and running. Moon Claws. Wait, is Sesbus leader or are you leader? Sent? Oh, you just got. There we go. Perfect. Gotcha. Gotcha. Silent, Sword, and Seb Zeus 5. Alrighty, boys. Give me a good one as the very last one. What arena do we get for the last duel of the day, though? I have a couple ideas of what arenas I want it to be. I got like 2 in my head. I hope it works. No! Ashramate is not what I had in mind. But that is a good arena, though. It's very nice and green. Love your videos, keep up the good work. Starts a minute to Blizzard to become official announcer. You think so, Rustbomb? Dude, I would... What would even start? Do I just like email them or some shit? For like a job position or whatever? Hey, can it be an official announcer? I do a lot of 551 duels for fun. I'd like to commentate y'all's arenas. And maybe even Mythic Plus. I do this for fun. I think I'd be pretty good at it. Maybe. I don't even know, dude. I think most of the guys that are in there, they're usually like top tier streamers and shit. Pretty famous dudes that are like high in M plus or high in arena. I think I would get in just because I'm not like gladiator level. Switch, you know what I mean? Like maybe it's like a requirement for PvP set, like multiple glads in the season or some shit, you know what I mean? Alrighty, boys, let's do this. We are gonna start out with Team Red with Exotic. We got ourselves Curson, ready to go next group. Love hanging around on his mount. We got Primetime. Both of you very similar looking. And then we got Seb Zeus. This boy only get to play once, so he's not gonna be up first. It's gonna be Cursus. Versa looks like a bad Darren. Auntie Blue. We also got Peachy. We got Thundress. We got ourselves Voldan. We got ourselves Antiflectual. And it's gonna be opener with a Garrote onto Batteron by Curson. Curson is actually taking quite a bit of damage from Batteron, though, as he does get that eye for an eye. Blind coming up a little bit early, and Curson is actually going all the way to Africa to find himself a reset. Not going to go for the resap or anything. Just going to Shadow Step on the Batteron with the shortest sap in the world. Let's see, get the Garrote. He does snap a really short Garrote. Hodge coming down to Curson right now, though. Let's see, Trinketed. He does Trinketed as the wings do roll in for Batteron with that Shield of Vengeance. Does Cloak of Shadows. Does he break through a shield fast enough? He does. Curson's still taking quite a bit of damage from Batteron, though, even though he has Cloak of Shadows rolling. Both of these guys are actually extremely low. Batteron needs to go for some self-heals. Gerson, if she just interrupts him, if he interrupted him low and tried to one-shot him, that would have been insane. But he's not going to be able to. Got that denied from him. I guess Battleron had some quick cast. Is going to get us low into Gerson. Hodge, Kinisha coming down to Battleron, but Gerson's still not looking that good. Battleron does get a bop in there. Gerson's going to Malak through it. Does he have a vanish out of it? Looks like he's out for the count, though. This Paladin only needs a little bit more just to finish this roll. Smoke bomb does come down. Does Gerson actually? No! I was about to say, does he actually get a reset? And he just yoink. That's a with a big old kick. That's a with a big old judgment. Exotic is up next. That's going to Battleron, though, taking quite a bit of damage. Eye for an Eye is up and running a little bit early. Exotic is still going to pump damage into him, but it's going to take damage back. He's going to get Thorns up and running. Battleron is going to have his own Eye for an Eye to deal with as the Malak does hit some. Try to heal through Malak pretty early on. Battleron might have to bubble this, and bubble he does. Exotic, though, is only at about half health, though. Try to land a Cyclone. Not going to happen. Use it a little bit early. Might want to go for it again if he wants to. Battleron is going to go for that re-heal right now while he's away from Exotic. Exotic is going to do for exactly the same thing. Let's see if this Feral can catch himself a bit of a breather and a reset. Battleron is out of all defensive cooldowns, though, as he's getting opened up by the Feral. That's a full reset. Big bite coming out. Exotic wanted to finish him off. Actually goes for Cyclone while he's low. I don't know why he did that. He rooted him and he's like, you know what? Actually, I'll just Cyclone. Battleron is going to go for full reset on health again. Exotic might as well should go for a couple regrowths as well. Just to catch up on health is exactly what he's going to do. Battleron, though, is in a bad state. Shield of Vengeance is all he has a defensive. But also there's Eye for an Eye, which both of them he can use offensively in a way. You can pop a big Shield of Vengeance with wings just to one-shot Exotic without any kind of walls. He might just be able to do it. As Exotic does get the opener. Eye for an Eye coming out pretty early. Exotic is still going to get the damage through. That's going to be a big old Thorns up and running. Battleron is not going to use Shield of Vengeance. No, using Shield a little bit late. But Exotic is going to go for the Root Cyclone. Actually, it does land it. And he does land it on the right ability, too. He lands it on that Shield of Vengeance, which is perfect for him. Exotic is just trying to catch a resale. Does catch one. Battleron did have wings up and running too. Shield of Vengeance pops, and Exotic could get back in there if you wanted to. Oh my god. Exotic actually played that super well. He actually played that right. He played how it's supposed to. Battleron is going to get a couple judgments on Exotic. I think he still has minute-long wings. If he can get a big old Hodge and minute-long wings to work with, he might be able to do it. Exotic is actually a big bite into Battleron. Gonna get the stun turn around. Does he have the middle-long wings, though? He doesn't, and Battleron is gonna try to bail out of that situation. Just running from a Feral. Walking in for Exotic is just getting at Battleron with Thorns and running. Battleron needs to delay any of his cast, any of his damage onto the Feral. And now the Cyclone to get Battleron low and Exotic. If he goes for full reset open on him, that'll be so good. Does he catch a restyle, though? Doesn't catch a restyle. And it's gonna be eye for an eye by the Palom with a Maledict on him. Can Exotic finish him off? Big bite still comes out. Exotic's health is still not looking all that amazing either. But at least he has, at least he's not dying completely. Trickets out of something, I'm not sure what. But he's going to continue to truck damage onto Battleron. Another bite. Is that Exotic actually going to turn around and on? It's going to be full Hodge. Does Battleron have enough damage? Or does he go for wings? Does he have enough to finish him off? Does get a swiftment for Exotic. And he's going to run away while in barrel form as Battleron is just trying to end the fight. Gets a slow into Exotic. Does he go down? He does actually go down. Exotic had him in a couple different attempts. He had him. But that's going to be the second guy going down to a Palom. That's going to be Battleron. How's it looking right now? Shield of Vengeance up in about a few seconds. Eye for an Eye available very soon. Bop available too. Is going to get the trinket out of the sun against Prime Time Rev. Deep shot coming down to Battleron. Battleron, more like Gooderon, am I right? Is going to get the wings up and running. Big old Tempest Verdict though. And he's going to get Shield of Vengeance up early. Time Rev is going to start truck into that Shield of Vengeance. Is that shield going to pop onto Time Rev while he's up and running? No, going to get a blind up and running. And it's going to get enough distance away from the shield to be safe and sound. Doing just fine right now. Just hanging out. Both the Blaze played well. Oh, yeah, both of them are really, really good, honestly. Exotic. Yeah, he tried so hard, man. He did so well. He tried hard and did it. Battleron's actually going to eat a big old DFA. It's not going to be enough to end him, though. Oh, my God. Prime Time Rev trying to see if he can end him. Shadow stepping past him. Battleron needs to get those flashlights in there. Actually looking like he might recover. Shortest sheep shot in the world. Doesn't have a bop or anything for quite a while. Does have a Hodge and Prime Time Rev. He's going to trick out of it. Battleron, another cheap shot to follow. Does he have any kind of heals, though? Needs to get a heal going. Down he goes. Battleron couldn't quite do it against Prime Time Rev. He had him in his grasp. He had us in the first half, man. But down he goes. Poor guy. Poor guy. I thought he was going to get a third one in there. Peachy's up next, though, as a Feral Druid. Versus Primetime Rev. He's going to have to be a little bit careful how he deals with the Feral. Cheap Shot Opener. Going to DR the stuns while he's in bear form. Okay. And he's going to get the Kidney Shot to follow off of that. Does he go for the big damage while Peach is in bear form? Peach is swapping out of the bear form. I think eats one Eviscerate while in cat form. Trying to get the bleeds up and running onto Prime. With a stun. Going to get the full setup. Big bite maybe to follow. Trying to get the calm points up and running. Kind of just jitter moving the whole time. And Primetime Rev is going to get that evasion rolling after the bleeds are on him. Peachy's just going to root him in place and going to land the regrowth or two. Try to make sure there's dots up and running onto Prime time while he's got it. And Prime is just going to have to re-heal. Dampening is not too low or too high yet. He's still going to be able to recover and health pretty well. Peachy, surprise attack onto Prime time Rev. Outside on the other side is going to be Kidney Shot. Return around onto Peachy. Not tricking in this. Does Primetime Rev have the big damage though? Getting the Nobblade in there, but that's going to be Thorns. And Primetime is going to get a Cloak Shadows for those Thorns. Another cheap shot onto Peachy. More Shadow Strikes, but that are big bite is going to put him down in the bad spot. Bleeds are up and running. Even through DFA, couldn't quite do it. And Peachy does take him out. Love is up next. It's another Rogue for the Rogue. Peachy still has that Trinket. Still has every defensive in the book. Didn't have to use a single thing against Primetime. That's actually going to be the shortest cheap shot ever out of Love. And Peachy's just going to power shape to the bear form while he's got it. That droid could have won if he played a little bit better. Dude, that was the closest duel between Exotic and Banneron. So close, honestly. So close. But it's all kill 8 people and hotball himself once. Who? Wait, who? Your jug named Formula? Talk about Star Wars? It is, isn't it? Star Wars Hottie? Oh, yeah. Cheap shot coming on to Peachy. Oh, Love. I don't think he learned it. I don't think he learned it, Love. I don't think he learned what the other rogue had to do. He opens up with a cheap shot onto Peachy. I would just go open up Shadow Strike, get a Nobblade in there. Went into his cat form where he can actually take some damage. And then go stun lock wombo combo on him. Like a Shadow Step cheap shot would have been really good onto Peachy. Blind coming out. It's not going to be tricked out of Peachy though. Oh, it is going to be tricked out of Peachy. Does Love have the damage though? Shortest cheap shot in the world. Wait, was that a full cheap shot? I think that might have been a full cheap shot, but he didn't have the damage. I don't think he was ready for the druid to trinket that out of nowhere. Love is going to have to go for a full reset. Does land a stab into Peachy. This is your perfect moment, my guy. Love. This is your time, my dude. Your time to shine. You got him fully sapped up. Triple sap. It's going to be your time to shine. Oh, no. That cheap shot was the most DR thing in the world that I have ever seen. Oh no, that's going to be income for Peachy though. But that's going to be shot up for Love. He's avoiding the guy completely. Might just have to burn evasion here. Is he going to do it? No, going to get more Shadow Strikes in there. Trying to get the Viscerates back to back up to Peachy. Actually doing quite a bit of damage. That's going to be Thorns though up and running. Going to vanish out of those Thorns. As Wall comes in for Peachy. Does Love go for a full resap? He could maybe sap Peachy on the side. No, cheap shot. Is that going to be the big damage? Nope, just gets a cheap shot with an Nobblade and running away. Letting dots work and Peachy. Gotta have to wait a little bit longer for that full stun DR. Is gonna land those Shadow Steps in. I do like seeing that from a subtlety rogue. Was able to utilize the mobility. Still eats a pretty big old bite. Oh, turn around. Big stuns on the Peachy. Get him kind of low, but that root is gonna keep him in place for now. Peachy's like, hold up. Stay there for a bit. We'll see what we do with you. But that evasion is keeping him afloat for just a bit longer. Peachy is pretty healthy though. Love getting a big bite right now with Blaze to follow. Needs to get himself a heal right now. Unless Peachy does have him. Does he though? But does he though? Guess we'll have to find out in a bit. Does get that rake. It is going to be trinket out of Love. With a cheap shot to follow. Does he get the big damage? Peachy doesn't have Thorns. No big eviscerates available. Love almost has it every time. Does die to the dots though. Regardless. Almost had Peachy. Almost had him. Is that going to be Peachy 1v3 versus Seb Zeus? Unless Seb goes for the big setup. Not going to play an Incarnation. He's playing slightly different playstyle here actually. Let's see how well it works out for him. Versus Peachy. This is a Feral versus Boomkin. The Feral wins almost every time. That's going to be an Orbital Cannon used for Zeb pretty early. With Thorns up and running too. The Peachy's just going to LOS it and kite it away. And Seb, all he can really do is go into bear form. He doesn't want to get the duels going. Doesn't want to wait too much time. Opener coming in by Peachy. Getting Dotson up and running onto Zeb. Gonna get the disarm rolling. Peachy is just not even phased by it. It's gonna be trinket out of Zeb as he gets hit with a batch. Peachy power shifting out of those roots, and Zeb Zeus needs to find a way around this. His health is dropping low. He is fully bled up right now. He is really just in a time limit at this point. He's going to get a renewal to stave off the death, as Peachy just continuing to pummel damage into him. That's going to be big damage coming out. Not Incarnation, but actually Celestial Alignment with Thorns for Zeb. Does he get enough cast into Peachy, though? He's trying to get the dots up and running. Is going to get a disarm. Not going to do anything. Is to see what Barkskin has. Barkskin while in bear form with a bit of that enraged regeneration rolling. Not a lot he can really do in this situation. Yeah, I don't think there was a lot he can really do in that situation. We just had him in the palm of his hand from the beginning. Well, that was it, boys. That was it. Thank you all so much for coming down. Appreciate you, all of you boys. I know these so hates. Yeah, it's a bit hard to deal with sometimes. So many outs. So many outs. Remember when Death Knight had like a billion outs, like in MOP? They had Trinket, Human Racial, IBF to get out of stuns, and Desecrated Ground to get out of any CC. It was nuts, dude, when they had 4 outs. 4 outs. Alrighty, boys. We're gonna call it with that last duel. I gotta get some food. I gotta get some video editing done. Boomstar versus me. You wanna do a boom? 1v1. Boomstar versus Chillbane. Huh. What specs? Because I feel like the duel is going to be extremely long if you guys did that. We could maybe. What specs y'all gonna play? Chillbane, you gonna play that on Holy? Are you gonna play the Frost? And his Boom, what's Boom gonna play? Guess one time? Well, if we did duels, I would want to do best out of 3, man. I want to do duels the best out of 3 if I can. I didn't see Lucrod. Oh yeah, we didn't. A technical was in there. But I played so poorly on some other classes that I didn't specify which of the fighters I was. You're fine, Lucrod. You're fine, my man. I play whatever I want. My Frost DK versus Outlaw. Ooh. Frost Death Knight versus an Outlaw Rogue. Yeah, if you guys want to do it. If you guys want to try it, man. I'll be down. Boomer, Chillbane, get yourselves a +1 in your group that can leave for the 1v1s. We're gonna have the Frost DK versus Outlaw. We'll see how that works out. If it's gonna feel too much like a stomp or too much like a one-sided duel, then we won't make it a best out of 3. Because there's definitely some duels that didn't feel like it's a close duel. It felt like a best, just a complete. It's just one-sided, too one-sided. So, if you guys want to start a group, if you want to just make it an LFG, like 5-5-1-1 thing, make a 1v1 Chillbane group. Just to get +1. They can hopefully leave. Or like a buddy or something that can pop in. I'm pretty sure we got a couple guys that will be more than welcome to join the group. Like a class member that doesn't have any kind of buffs that he can give you. Or if they do have any buffs, like have them leave at the start of the duel or something. And they can watch it on stream. I can get with them. There we go. Perfect. Boom, got a group. Yep, got one +1. Alright, Chillbane, wait on you, my man. Let me know when you got it, dude. Let me know when you got it good, my dude. When you're good to go. I don't know how this is gonna go, though. Chillbane 1v1. Perfect, perfect. Again, we're gonna see how well this goes. If it feels too one-sided, we'll gut it early. If it's fairly exciting, we'll probably keep at it. I'll be okay with that. Found out my Demon Hunter covers monks. That's nice. Yeah, Demon Hunters and monks are very close to one another, actually. I wouldn't say one counters the other, but they're very, very close to one another because they're both mobile. While Demon Hunter doesn't have as much healing, it can leech health off of the monk. The monk has the healing of his own. So between those two, that's actually a very close duel that we had before. Demon Hunter versus the monks. I would like actually to see the best Demon Hunter in the world versus the best monk in the world. 1v1. See one person? Alrighty. I just hope people don't chastise me for running. Nah, you're good, man. Don't worry about it too much. What's your arena rating? Like 1200. The best in the world, man. That's not easy to run from a DK, though. We'll see, we'll see. Oh, not. That's not a PvP custom. Let me see. If you type in chill, PvP custom. Did you get one? I don't see it. Are you sure in PvE or PvP? Because if I type in the name chill, Yeah, if I type the name Chill, it doesn't work. I'm having a hard time finding my guy. Yeah, you're not showing up. You sure you got it in the right area? Ready? Okay, I think you got one person pretty quickly on. I'm gonna do randomized arena though. If it does look like it's a fairly close match, then we could have Chillbane choose a map if, let's say, he loses, or Boomer can choose a map if he loses, or we could do randomized completely if you guys want to. Either way works for me. Whoever is the +1, if y'all can leave, actually Primetime Rev can stay as long as he doesn't mess with the duel, because he doesn't give any buffs to Chill. Also, Rassandra doesn't give any buff to Boomer, so I guess they can stay if they want to kind of sit off on the side if you guys just want to watch the duel. Just be off on the side so you're like not too close in. If y'all want to mount up so you can like get around the outside area a little bit easier, move around to see the duels easier, y'all can. Just don't run in between of these guys, alright? I'm gonna trust you guys. I'm gonna trust you now, okay? I'm gonna trust you. Don't be burning my trust. Alrighty. Switch. We got ourselves a duel. We're gonna see how well that works out between our boy Boomer. Look at him, dude. Look at this boy. Wait. Yeah, here we go. Here he is, man. Here he is. Got his treasure chest. Got the gold all over the place. Got his nice boat. Versus our boy Chillbane. Playing some Frost. Frost versus Outlaw Rogue. We'll see how well that works out. How one-sided this could be. Let's see how well this works out. It's going to be Outlaw Rogue, Master Trickster, disarms for days, buffs and rolls and pistol shots, the master of cheating. What's Chillbane? A powerful, slowing, creeping death. Worse than the common cold by at least 2 measures. Gonna be an opener by Boomsor onto Chillbane, and the Rock gets himself a reroll for Shark buff, really good. That's gonna be instant stun by Chillbane, double stun into Boomer, as Chillbane does get hit with the disarm, has the AoE rolling though. We're just going to be tagging Boomer a little bit. Boomer is going to bail out of that one as soon as he sees Chillbane with some cooldowns. As soon as he sees that Pillar of Frost, going to bail out of there immediately. While Boomer does have a long damage overtime ability, that disease lasts for literally ever. So there is one advantage for Chillbane though when dealing with a rogue. The fact that Boomer is not going to be able to shake off that dot at all. Chillbane is going to get those chains of ice rolling, try to catch up to Boomer, dropping down in health a little bit, needs to get the resources rolling for his damage, is going to go Empower Runic Weapon right now just to get the big resources going. Maledict onto Boomer, is he going to Cloak of Shadows? Not cloaking it, just going to go for back-to-back stuns into Chill. They're just going to bail out of there. Cloak of Shadows coming out now, does land a stun onto Boomer, no trick available, and Chillbane actually going to get the slows up and running. Boomer is going to go for that vanish. Does he still have a dot? Did he put a dot into Boomer? If we put that dot on him, the Frost Fever, then Boomer wouldn't be able to sit in that advantage forever. The Chillbane needs to remember to reapply the dot at all times. Because then Boomer is not going to be able to catch recells at all. Every time he has it, picking up the eye, that's going to Boomer right then and there with an ambush, ready to go. Chillbane is going to go for the transfusion. He is going to be able to be Lichborn out of that stun into a disarm to follow. At least he's going to have the duration for that damage reduction with Lichborn, keeping him afloat for a little bit longer. Boomer's going to bail out of that, try to catch another reset, but it's going to be Chain of Ice by Chillbane. And it's going to be Sap to follow, actually, as Chillbane tries to mount up. Boomer's going to land another ambush in there, getting the common points up and running. Is going to get a second stun onto Chillbane. Is going to lock him down with a killing spree, but actually, Remorseless with a stunning Boomer instead. Double stun to follow. Going to get the damage rolling, and that's going to be blind to separate these two. Does he have the dot on Boomer, though? Does he put the dot? Frost Fever? He didn't cloak it. Yeah, I feel like Chillbane needs to make sure to hit that Remorseless Winter every time. Not Remorseless Winter, but Howling Blast to make sure the dot is rolling. I think you have to. You have to make sure the dot is on Boomer at all times. If only Chain of Ice put the dot up as well. Chillbane is going to get the slows up and running at the Boomer, but that's going to be disarm onto that Lichborn. Not going to be allowed to get any kind of healing. Does he have Transfusion rolling though? Back-to-back Death Strikes trying to come out, but that Gouge is going to separate these two for a moment as Boomer is trying to get himself a better buff to reroll for. He's going to land another stone into Chillbane. Does he have Lichborn? Not this time. Maledict to 4 into Chillbane afterwards. Going to get AMS rolling a little bit late. And it's gonna get a stun into Boomer. Strick is forced out. Chillbane is gonna go for that death pack. Boomer is gonna land that Vanish. Does he have a dot though? He does have the Frost Fever. It is gonna be a pretty long dot that takes him down a little bit over time. It's gonna land a gouge. Boomer Chillbane is gonna trick it out of that gouge though. Has Boomer in the Malik for a moment. Parry and Cloak coming in for Boomer. Chillbane can't really do much about it. All he can really do is maybe get some slows into Boomer, as Boomer does catch up full on health. Double concoction, get him burned there. Massive healing happened while Chillbane had some cooldowns rolling. And that's going to be Transfusion coming out. Is there going to be another disarm by Boomer? No stun coming out. Chillbane's going to Lichborn out of it. Does try to get another Jet Strike in there. Boomer is going to disarm it. Chillbane needs to make sure he has a Remorseless window for that kill spree every time, because that thing seems to stun Boomer every single time. He kills sprees. He can't go anywhere. That thing is building up very, very quickly. There's going to be another cheap shot by Boomer. Again, just trying to whittle Chillbane down little by little. Chillbane, he needs to make sure the dots are rolling in Boomer. He's going to get another stun in him. He's going to get a couple Death Strike off that into a stun. As he's starting to do damage to Boomer, he is recovering on health by himself little by little. Boomer still does have a dot on him. Look at the dot. Dude, look at that dot. Boomer is getting like a bit of that regeneration over time. Oh, the dot falls off and he's getting full regenerating actually. But that Frost Fever actually is such a long duration of a dot. It lasts literally forever. I'm actually kind of surprised. It's actually really good for Chillbane if you can maintain that constantly. Another stun lock, disarmed onto Chillbane and does take him out. There it is. Did that feel fair or did that feel one-sided? That is the main question. I feel that feels a little bit one-sided. I don't really know what Chillbane could have done against Boomer there. He does damage, don't get me wrong. He does a fair amount of damage. Frost Fever is actually a pretty strong dot. Like it's at 1.5k a pop. Not that much in demo. Does get the melee damage in there. But like, besides, like out of all his damage, his obliterates never really hit too hard, which is a little bit sad. And more Winter doesn't really hit too hard. None of the Frost abilities hit all that hard, which is a little bit sad. Howling Blast actually does some damage. Average 3k. Does he only use the proc version or like normal version too? Just randomly hit him. Just just throw it at him. I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Yeah, I feel like it's maybe a little too one-sided, boys. I don't know if we can have a duel off of that, really. Sorry, Dal, I have to head out. It's all good, CJ. Had to work? No problem, man. I hope you enjoyed yourself, my guy. Hope you had a good one regardless. Auto attacks main damage? Yeah, this is why they need to buff Frost for PvP, man. They can even nerf the damage on auto attacks and the dot for PvP. Just buff the shit out of... What is it? Buff the living hell out of your obliterates and frost strikes. Legacy of the Aberrant Tide Sage, you got the 390 version? Damn. Zappy boy. Oh my god, you did 67 damage to Chillbane through this random pants proc for zapping. I need these pants, dude. 3.7% chance to proc. That is so good for PvE and PvP. Also, Abrasive Bonsamdi didn't do that bad too. It's 2.1% of your damage. That's pretty good. I'm actually surprised. Very much surprised. Yeah, so it feels like the damage I'm seeing here on like the details, it feels like it's percentage damage. It doesn't feel like it's realistic damage because I know Pistol Shot doesn't hit for 2k. Maybe like even max 9k. I know it hits more than that. Unless Boomer is full Sinister Strike build. And I know it hits more than just 4k crits. Yes, it does feel like a percent hit instead of anything. I want to cry. Good job, Boom. Yeah, it's all good, boys. It's all good. Alrighty, boys. It is time for me to call it there. Thank you so much for joining, boys. Thank you so much for joining in for these duels. Thank you so much for coming out to the duels for the day. I appreciate all of you guys. I am going to call it here. Tomorrow is Mother's Day. So for tomorrow, it is a 50-50 whether we stream or not. Depends what time we're going to do all the Mother's Day stuff. Either early in the day or later in the day. So I have to just wait and see. So, good possibility tomorrow is going to be a no stream sesh. If there is going to be a stream, I'll let you guys know. If there's not going to be a stream, I'll let you guys know on Discord. But tomorrow it's a 50-50. We'll find out. We'll see how it goes. So letting you know that ahead of time. Thanks so much for coming. Thanks so much for watching. Happy Mother's Day to all y'all moms out there. And I'll see all of you guys next stream. Alrighty, boys. Peace.